Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 402 live. And together we will continue to be the late night place to be, the most must-see show on Twitch TV, and of course, without a shadow of a doubt, the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. We are the Archiverse TV. Welcome to the second annual Halloween Havoc here at the Archiverse, a very special milestone for us. We've, of course, just came out of a milestone show, episode number 400. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. But tonight we celebrate the second annual Halloween Havoc here at the Archiverse, and it is going to be one hell of a fire show. We have 14 matches, 13 championship matches of pure fire, and it is going to be a thrill ride like you've never seen before here at the Archiverse, and we're going to get things going here in just a few moments. But before we do, we're of course going to have a quick look at the Dirt Sheets. Not a whole lot going on there, nothing that interesting anyways, but I do have a list of my own tonight, a brief history and origins of Halloween that I'm going to share with everybody, and of course I have a fantastic, one of the best ever co-hosts ever on the show. The co-host with the most is joining us right now. We're going to invite him to episode number 402 from Team Glenola. He is the Great Glenola. Welcome to 402, baby.
Howdy.
Welcome to Halloween Havoc. Appreciate you being here as always. You are, of course, a pillar, a staple, stitches in the clothing. You are like, you know, the diamonds on the championship belts. You're sparkly, shining, and always around. So it is a good thing.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun. The Archiverse is an amazing community, you know, amazing shows, and of course, the Archiverse himself should just put on such a great time for everybody, and I know I for one appreciate it.
Well, we definitely appreciate you being here. I mean, I'm sure you've got things to do in life that you could be doing other than being at the Archiverse TV, but you're here almost every single show on the broadcast and or in the chat room, participating with the rest of the masses, the army here at the Archiverse, so it's very much appreciated. But we are going to have a fire time tonight, I'm telling you. It is, again, 14 matches. We have 13 title matches. We've got the rubber match. We're kicking things off with a bang tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Severn versus Simmons 3, and it is in a 2 out of 3 falls Cell of Pain matchup. It is going to be an absolute smoking hot matchup to start things off. What a way to set the tone. Two OGs of the Archiverse colliding for only the second time.
Third.
Well, actually, sorry, for only the third time since the Archiverse 1.0. And only the second time here in the Archiverse 3.0. So it's going to be a good... The very first... I mean, do you want to discuss the first match you guys had? I know we have before, but we can...
Well, first match, falls count anywhere, last man standing, and it literally went everywhere. All the way into the parking lot. Semis involved, just all around...
brutality.
Yeah.
The brutality of that match. Yeah.
And it had, it developed a lot of respect between the Wolfman and the Soul Man.
Definitely. That is definitely unmatched.
Match last night that, was amazing,
It was. They put on another
Simmons
clinic.
Won the first one. Wolfman won last night.
He did.
And, tonight, there's two reasons why the Wolfman wants this match in a chamber. One is, hell, might as well have that fun. But also, he does not want anybody getting involved. This is between the two of them. Quite possibly, the man in the Archiverse that the Wolfman respects the most is the Soul Man, Jay Simmons. And he does not want anybody involved in that match. That is him and Simmons, and it's all about that respect and all around. He wants them at its best.
Just the history between the two makes for such a great clash, and both OGs and multiple-time former champions, both singles competition, tag team competition. I mean, really just two fantastic superstars. So it's going to be a really, such a fantastic way to set the tone for the night.
Archer, speaking of the Soul Man, J Negative Gaming is in the chat.
I actually welcome in J Negative Gaming. Appreciate you being here, my brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually in his stream earlier today, and I was letting him know that I was making some last-minute changes to his client, of course, the Soul Man Jay Simmons, for his very special appearance here tonight on Halloween Havoc.
And, but honestly, the Soul Man is I think in some ways is the reason why the
Life is great. Welcome in. Make sure we get some shout-outs for everybody.
I'm trying here. We got Life. I think I saw Joe Link in there.
I believe Joe Link. Yes, I did. Or you did. But anyways, yeah, the history between Simmons and Severn, and again, OGs, multiple-time champions, locking horns for the third time, a rubber match of rubber matches. 2 out of 3 Cell of Pain. I mean, it is going to be one hell of a barn burner to start the evening. That is for certain.
Granted, I'll be honest with you, this match could have waited another year, and it would still been as epic. But what better way to do it? Halloween Havoc.
Right.
Start off with 2 of the monsters, so to speak. 2 guys that have dominated pretty much everybody they've ever faced. And
yeah,
it's gonna be amazing.
It is going to be an amazing matchup. I'm looking very much forward to it. Now, before we get to the matchup, of course, to get the show on the go, we're just going to have a look at a couple of things. Actually, I was going to have a look at the dirt sheets, but I'll be honest. I mean, they just had NXT just had their Halloween Havoc the other night, and not a lot has really transpired since then. So there is really not a lot of interesting things going on in the dirt sheets as far as interesting facts, news, and information. So, what I have done, however, again, I do have a list to start the evening with before we get into the show, and it is a brief history. It's the origins of Halloween traditions. And this came from the horrordome.com, and it doesn't say who published the article, but it is from the horrordome.com, and it says, All Hallows Eve or Halloween, whichever you choose to call it, is a beloved holiday across the country with its rich and fun traditions. For those of all ages, the night is certainly one to make memories and revel in the feeling of fright. But Halloween wasn't always about candy and costumes, and it's important to understand where these traditions came from to appreciate them to their fullest. So from its earliest years to the modern-day Halloween we all know and love, we'll take you through a brief history of the origins of Halloween traditions. This way you'll know exactly when the ghosts of this spooky night began to haunt the world. So Halloween's humble beginnings. When it comes to the early years of a Halloween celebration, you should know that it wasn't just one holiday, but 2. The first was a Celtic pagan holiday known as Samhain, and a Gaelic term meaning summer's end. Celebrated 7,000 years ago, it was a day dedicated to recognizing the end of the warm harvest season and the beginning of winter. It was also a time when the cold, darker half of the year emerged, and the veil between the living and the dead was at its weakest for many people. The Romans also had a version of this holiday called Pomona, which honored the Roman goddess fruit trees and therefore harvests. This day also marked the end of the harvest season, thanking Pomona for a bountiful year and preparing for the long winter ahead. Individuals left offerings to Pomona, offering apples to the appease of the goddess, and celebrated around large bonfires well into the cool evenings. This practice may be why the apple is an iconic Halloween symbol to this day. Now, as the Romans moved in to conquer Celtic territory, these holidays combined into one. Whether it be their core belief or their practices and traditions, all aspects of Samhain and Pomone merged into one. Then, with the eventual Christian influence and the establishment of All Saints' Day, November 1st, of course, and All Hallows' Eve, October 31st, Halloween as we know it arose. Classic Halloween traditions, it says, but what's the discussion about Halloween history without the ghosts, goblins, and darkness? Halloween has several classic traditions, each spookier than the last. They come from a time when fear surrounding the winter months was a commonplace. Here are some of the interesting origins of well-known Halloween traditions, starting with ghosts and ghouls. As we mentioned previously, one of the most common beliefs surrounding Samhain and Pomona was the barrier between the living and the dead became temporarily blurred. So during the night of October 31st, ghosts walked the earth. The individuals lived in fear of their trickery, from damaging crops to scaring people to possessing the living. Ghosts caused a series of problems during the night in people's minds. As such, there were several ways that villagers sought to protect themselves. Carving jack-o'-lanterns. Believe it or not, the original jack-o'-lanterns weren't pumpkins. Turnips were the root vegetable of choice back in the ancient Ireland, though potatoes and beets were also popular. Hollowed out and illuminated by candlelight, these creepy-faced vegetables warded off evil spirits of the night of Samhain. It was only later, during the 1800s, that individuals started using pumpkins instead. They were easier to carve and yielded larger numbers during the harvest season. As for the name jack-o'-lantern, some people think it comes from the British phrase Jack with the lantern, referring to a night watchman. Others believe it stems from old Irish folklore about a man named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil into granting him a prolonged life. Dressing up in costumes. Placing jack-o'-lanterns outside of homes wasn't the only way people kept spirits at bay. In fact, they would even go as far as to disguise themselves for the evening. Initially made of animal skins and other materials gathered in the area, costumes became the primary defense against spirits and possession. In dressing up as the monsters that they feared, villagers would feel protected from supernatural influence. Witches and magic. The association between Halloween and magic also comes from the blurring between realms, because people thought this veil was weak during the time. They also believed that those with supernatural abilities, such as fortune tellers and mediums, were at their most powerful. This added another element of fear to Halloween night and connected the idea of spells and witchcraft to the darkness of winter. Trick-or-treating. Spirits weren't the only ones causing mischief around Halloween, whether under the influence of possession or not. Children often pulled a series of pranks around this holiday because people already saw this as a time of darkness and evil. There were ample opportunities to blame things on wayward spirits. Even approaching modern times, tricks are common on Halloween, and they can be all kinds of acts depending on the child. Many individuals offered treats to help preoccupy local kids and stop their mischievous antics. Trick-or-treating quickly became an activity that distracted children from causing trouble on Halloween night. Interestingly enough, this practice mimics the Samhain and Pomona traditions of leaving out offerings to appease a goddess or troublemaking ghost. And that's pretty much the brief history of Halloween and trick-or-treating, and where the witchcraft and magic and other such things came into play and became part of tradition. Kind of interesting.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, did you already know those things, or?
Most of them.
You knew most of them already, yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot. Jack. I forgot what they call him, but yeah, he did good. He tricked the devil into saying he'd never claim him, but he's such a hideous person that heaven won't take him, so
yeah,
the guy's screwed.
So he tricked the devil into a prolonged life instead. Interesting story. I mean, I actually hadn't heard that story, but did anybody else hear that story?
Yeah, I actually just had read that one here not too long ago, but I'd heard, the basic before, just not the,
What's going on, Crondo? J Negative Gaming says, I didn't know it. Wait a minute here. What the hell's wrong with that picture? There we go. That's better. Not sure how he lost his VIP status. That's kind of weird. Anyways, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the show rocking and rolling because, as I said, we have 14 matches, 13 championship matches. So we've got a lot going on. So before we get into one of our first lists of the evening, and we got some good lists tonight, it is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get things started. We're going to, I assume, open up the betting lines. I'm sure somebody has opened them by now.
I tried. It wasn't letting me send it.
Really?
I'm gonna try it again here. I may have to.
Well, I mean, either way, I'm going to start the betting lines anyway.
Yeah.
In the event that it still isn't working, I'll just simply open them anyway.
Yeah.
But that said, are you ready for Halloween Havoc, the second annual Halloween Havoc?
Yeah, and that's the best part about it. It's the second annual. It's one of only 3 Archiverse stream previews that is continued on.
Yeah, that stood the test of time, yeah. Yep, yeah, we kind of kept the first one a little bit quiet. That was, of course, the second annual Bash at the Beach stream preview back in July. And then, or was it June or July? I forget. But anyways, now we have the second annual Halloween Havoc, and our last show of the year will be our second annual Archiverse Slammiversary stream preview as well. So we've got another milestone show coming up in the month of December. Next month, there's no stream preview for the main brands. We're actually going to have our first ever YTD Academy stream preview, so that'll be live on YouTube. We, of course, don't have that and or those details worked out yet, but we will, of course, let you know immediately upon figuring out what we're doing with that. But that said, Glenola is ready to go. I know you guys are ready to rock and roll. It is time for the second annual Halloween Havoc. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 402 live. Let's go.
Yeah, it's...
This board.
And here we go. 14 matches of Pure Fire, 13 championship matches, and we are going to kick things off with a bang tonight. We're going to have 2 OGs of the Archivers. They are both here. Team J Negative Gaming and Team Glenola going head-to-head for just the 3rd time since the Archivers 1.0. They are still the ones that hold the right to bragging rights over the most violent and longest matchup in Archiver's history. Glenola was telling us that story earlier tonight. The other night, man, actually it was last night, what a match they had for their second matchup. It was an absolute barn burner, a slobber knocker. And of course, the Wolfman, Alan Severn, came out on top in that one, so they are dead even. 1 match apiece tonight. They put it all on the line in a best 2 or 3 falls of pain matchup. And it is going to be fire. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be high octane. It is going to be brutal. They are going to take each other to the limits. And it is one hell of a way to set the tone for the evening. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and we're going to open those betting lines and see if you gambling fiends have what it takes to win some money on this matchup. All right, so who wins the rubber match?
Open game.
There it goes. Finally got it to work.
Will it be the Wolfman, Alan Severn, or the Soul Man, Jay Simmons?
And, you know, like I said, this match is about nothing more than respect. You know, this is the man that Severn respects the absolute most. The man who he has repeatedly said he knows will go as far as it takes to get that job done. You know?
Well, you know, being thrown off of a semi-truck trailer 4 times will probably do that to somebody.
Yeah, it's proof that he's willing to take it to that level.
All right, well, here we go. It is Severn versus Simmons 3. Best 2 out of 3 Cell of Pain match. It is showtime and go time, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. The Wolfman, Alan Severn from Team Golanola, making his way to the ring. It is go time.
I don't know who placed the bet on Soul Man, but I'm going to match that bet.
Oh my good God. 10,000 Archerverse bucks on the Soul Man. That had to have been chain egg.
That's my guess, but I just matched that bet. I just put 10K on Wolfman.
Good God. All right, so Glenola has fully opened the betting lines for the night, so we will open the betting lines for all 14 matches. To be clear, when there's ever an evening where that doesn't happen, we do have betting lines that automatically open in what we refer to as the championship rounds, which is, of course, for those that don't remember or might be newer to the Archiverse, is the final 3 matches of any card. But on a normal evening, Glenola or Woozy or Boss, they like to fight each other over who gets to open those betting lines. I'm surprised nobody's been killed. They are insane. It's like watching a bunch of kids trip over each other getting into that candy store. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. From Team J Negative Gaming, the Soul Man, Jay Simmons. Let's go.
All right, if you haven't gotten your bets in, let's keep this going. It is a dead heat right now. 10.2K on each.
Wow. Get your bets in, folks. There's still time. Look at the Soul Man, all suited up in gold and green. Looking sharp.
Uh-huh.
Focused and ready to rock and roll against his arch nemesis, yet one of his most respected members of the roster.
Yeah. But that's just
yes, sir.
Something about, even when you take away the brutality of that match, there's just something about that Soul Man Wolfman match, from Archer 1.0 that it's just, it's breathtaking.
It is. And, of course, the cinematic entrance of one of the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, gets the crowd revved up. They are on their feet already because they anticipate another one of the most brutal matches in history. They know these two are going to stop at nothing to put each other down in this rubber match.
But in some ways, this match does come back down to the fact that last night War got involved.
That was crazy, right? I did not expect that.
Yeah,
I really didn't expect that.
You know, not only does it piss Wolfman off when anybody gets involved in his matches, but in that match in particular, almost was so mad.
Look at Severn pacing already. He cannot wait to get going here. The Soul Man's just taking his time. He's lobbying to the audience, and Severn's like, "Come on, get your coat and hat off. Let's go. Let's do this."
But Soul Man the Wolfman feels the need for whatever reason to prove himself against the Soul Man. That is his, his marker, so to speak, or his, that high point of his career is that facing the Soul Man.
Here we go. Down comes the cell. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the only way out of this cell for the two of them is to beat each other twice by knockout. Let's go. Good God. Here we go. They are already in a back-and-forth struggle for power and control. Big scoop slam by the Wolfman. And Glittle, I think we got to wait till this match is over to start our list for the evening. I really do. I think this is not a match to be missing parts of. Look at that. The Wolfman's already got a sledgehammer in there. Nice headlock take. Oh, basement drop kick to the head by the Wolfman. Simmons laid out already. Big jumping knee right to the forehead. Simmons getting back to his feet, though. Savage beasts these two gentlemen are.
It is.
Not this match may not be for the faint at heart. Oh! Severn nails him with the sledgehammer, and again a trifecta. Look at that. He brought right back to his feet like nothing happened. What a beast. Well, he's limping a little bit. I mean, as you would be when you get hit in the leg with a sledgehammer, I suppose, but
you think about.
Oh, Soul Man got caught showboating. Yo.
It's kind of funny. These two are so different in style.
That was almost a rock bottom there, Glenola. It was like a modified Iranagi there. Almost looked like a rock bottom or a book's end.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. The Wolfman has a lot of respect for the classics.
Yes, he does like to toy with his repertoire, doesn't he?
But
nice shoulder throw there. Reversal by the Soul Man Jason. Oh, good God, inverted it. I hate that move. Gas. Oh, and getting a little bit of payback is Jay Simmons. Nailed the Wolfman right in the chest. And took his leg out, but look at that, the Soul Man being overtaken now by the Wolfman. Back and forth.
The difference in style between these two men.
Simmons is bleeding. Wow, big spine buster. Uh-oh, he's got that sledgehammer again. Ooh, right in the hip. Oh, good God. Oh, that one right to the shin. Vicious. Oh, right in the gut. So that was close to the liver. But look at that. The Wolfman feeling no pain. The adrenaline is rushing. Look at that. What a retaliation by the Wolfman. Alan Severn. Big choke slam. I mean, he has knocked other people out with that choke slam. And now he's setting up for the crucifix powerbomb here. Oh!
After this match is over, the win or lose, the Wolfman's going to be standing back there with a bottle, pouring the drinks for him and Soul Man.
Well, they are going to need a drink after this match. I mean, good God. Oh, look at that. Oh, standing Spanish fly. The Soul Slam right in the middle of the ring. Drops a big elbow right in the sternum. Simmons right to the ankle. Man, he is systematically taking out all of Severn's joints with that damn sledgehammer. And to think it was Severn that brought that sledgehammer into the game. Good Lord. Oh, drops the Soul Man throat first on that top rope. That'll do a little damage to the larynx. Big backhander there right across the face. And Jay Simmons getting whipped hard to the turnbuckle here. Oh, he grinds his elbow right across the face. Further opening that wound on the forehead of Jay Simmons that he previously opened up on the turnbuckle. Severn returning the favor of that elbow to the sternum. Not sure if these guys are trying to beat each other or they're just trying to keep up with each other's moves. If you can do it, I can do it too.
Yep, well,
anything you do, I can do better. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't find that very amusing, but I do.
Oh, I don't know. The Wolfman might find that a little bit amusing.
Good God.
Unless it's somebody like Elijah Archer saying it to him, and then, well, yeah. The Soul Man, though, you know, that's
nice escape by the. Look at that! Out the back door and right into a falling neck. Oh, he knocked him out. That is 1-0 for the Wolfman. Uh-oh. What is... Oh, look at this! Holy shit, he threw him right into the cell. Good God. Severed. A man possessed right now. Big headbutt right to the face. Simmons in trouble here. Oh, nice jawbreaker retaliation by Simmons. The Soul Man now trying to take things over here.
Yeah, and the best part, I didn't think about this, but the finals for the TAV throwback could be Soul Man versus Wolfman.
It could be, yeah. That could end up being a fourth battle. I mean, nobody's saying this is the battle to end all battles, but this is definitely a rubber match. That much we do know.
Yeah.
And highly anticipated, trended all day long.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this match.
Ooh! Simmons eats the steel steps there. Big European uppercut. Simmons in a lot of trouble here. He's having a real tough time bouncing back here after that first fall. It's a hellacious matchup.
It ain't over yet, and...
I mean, it is no holds barred, and you're locked inside a cell. These two savages doing whatever it takes to take each other apart in this match. Oh, another big heavy right hand to the face. Big headbutt. Simmons really having a tough time collecting himself here. He better do something quick. The Soul Man in big trouble here as Severn continues to batter and bruise him.
You know, until that bell
nice
rings
reversal.
For that final time, I ain't putting anything past the Soul Man.
Another big European uppercut, this time by the Soul Man, and another rocking. The Wolfman back, fell right over the steps. Wolfman reverses, though, and tosses Simmons down to the floor. What a match so far. 1-0 for the Wolfman, Alan Severn, currently, as these two continue to go to battle. Down to the floor again goes Simmons. Severn just keeps picking him right back up. Man, oh man, Severn keeps falling for that jawbreaker. He's going to have all of his bottom teeth removed if he's not careful. Simmons is going to have to help him find his teeth later if they're going to drink beer together after this godforsaken match. Holy hell.
Beer nothing.
Beer nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be bourbon or...
Another big right hand by Alan Severn. Oh! Shoulder block right into the ring. Man, oh man, is he rocked. Simmons in all kinds of trouble here. Simmons eating the floor again. Severn having fun doing that, I think. I think he just enjoys watching him bounce off the floor as he tosses him down. Oh, and another headbutt to the face. Good God, how many of those can he take? I mean, you think that alone would knock Simmons out. It's crazy. Simmons can barely stand here. Another big right hand. Ooh, big knee right to the gut. Ooh, a lariat. The Soul Man. Wow, he knocked him out with a lariat across the throat. And another one. He tried to do it again. What a vicious lariat. Did you see that? Well, right across the throat of the Wolfman. Man, the damage to the larynx that probably caused. Oh, right through the cell. Here we go. All hell is going to break loose now. Quite literally, actually. It just, they broke the damn hell in the cell.
Yep.
And does he really have to damage property like that all the time? I mean, this is supposed to be a cell of pain, not a regular Hell in a Cell. There was no need to put anybody through the cell wall, but whatever. We'll just break some more chains and locks, do damage to the cell.
Oh, I don't know.
Unnecessarily, I might add.
You know, there's flying that needs done.
I mean, I told everybody the only way out of that cell was to KO somebody twice, and here they are outside the cell. Ghastly.
I think there's need for some flying.
Oh, big European uppercut. Wrong. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. Look at them go. They're having a race to the top here. These guys are savage beasts. Animals, both of them. What in the blue hell is going on even? Here we go.
And the Wolfman won the race.
It is go time on top of the cell. Oh, another jawbreaker. His jaw's got to be just wrecked. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Out the back door goes the Wolfman. German suplex. Good God. Landed right on the back of his neck on that steel apparatus. And here we go. He is going for another crucifix powerbomb. And that is it. That is all. He is out cold on top of the cell. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the best 2 out of 3 fall cell of pain matchup, and the winner of the rubber match from Team Gornola, the Wolfman, Alan Severn, is your victor.
This time.
This time. Agreed.
I'll tell you what, there's no way that these two guys will ever have a decisive,
That was awesome, though.
I am better than you are. They are on that level where...
That was a fantastic match. Neither of them have anything to walk away from that match with other than pride. I mean, that was awesome.
Yep. The Soul Man, I have always said, and I've said it a couple times tonight, he has the most respect of anybody by the Wolfman. And I think this match, Wolfman wanted to have some fun.
All right, there we go. The payout has been issued. 20,000 channel points, or Archiverse bucks as we call them, just got awarded to 2 viewers. That is ghastly. Somebody just picked up a big paycheck.
Yep. I just picked up 20K.
All right, here we go. Next match of the evening and the first championship match of the night. This is for the Women's Pure Wrestling Championship. It is the Anomaly Tia Stevens from Team Tiliana Pierce versus the Asian Nightmare from Team Asia Invasion, Ashley Shang. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. And I'm going to get the betting lines open here in just one moment. But who do you guys think is walking out of this match as the Pure Wrestling Champion? It is Falls Count Anywhere.
I'm going with Tia Stevens.
You're going with Tia Stevens?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, one-on-one, there's not many that can stand toe-to-toe with Tia Stevens. She has proven that many times.
Well, you're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. I mean, she has held almost every women's championship I think there is to hold. Or has she held? I think, actually, with exception to this championship, I believe she's held them all.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think this is the only championship right now that eludes Tia Stevens. I mean, I'd have to fact check and go look at the record books on Discord, but I'm almost positive that Tia Stevens If she is able to somehow dethrone the queen of the women's pure wrestling division, then she'll have accomplished something nobody else has in the women's division.
Yep. And
all right, there we go.
Of course, we have the winningest superstar, who happens to be in the women's division, Distinct Co. The manager of
DC,
Rose
the
Brewer.
VIP of the Archerverse Army. Yes, Rose Brewer is going to be in action tonight, by the way. The Viking.
No, boss, you just missed a fire match.
Boss, get your ass on the broadcast. S.J. Comp, welcome to episode number 402, my friend, and welcome to the second annual Halloween Havoc here at the Archerverse. You just missed a fantastic and absolutely fire best 2 out of 3 Cell of Pain match between two OGs of the Archerverse, J Negative Gaming and, of course, the Soul Man Jay Simmons versus Team Glenola and the Wolfman Alan Severn. It was pure fire. Fantastic way to set the tone for the night. And we are just about to get into the second match of the night, and so far nobody betting on this match. Nobody wants to take a shot.
I was doing shout-outs.
Of course, there's a ton of other matches to bet on as we go, so they could be just saving those Archerverse bucks as well. But anyways, the betting line is open, and it is showtime and go time for the Women's Pure Wrestling Championship. Tia Stevens versus Ashley Shang. Let's go.
Yeah, boss, you just missed the Wolfman Soul Man 3.
Yeah, it was badass. The Wolfman won right on top of the cell. The cell, I told everybody nobody was escaping unless they knocked out their opponent twice. They decided to completely overthrow what I had to say.
Technically, they escaped, but they still knocked out their opponent. So, technically, they didn't make you a liar.
True. Technically speaking.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy.
All right, so, Glenola, I know you've got some very interesting lists tonight.
I got rid of one of them because it said the most monstrous, but they were just going by size.
Oh, good God,
Nothing
I hate when they do
character,
that. Right,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's no good. That does not fit in. We'll find something else later to replace that.
So, but I'm going to start off. This is from the top 10s, this is not a Taco Boy list, but it's the same site is where I get the Taco Boy list.
Boss Apollo, welcome to episode number 402, my friend. Welcome to the second annual Halloween Havoc.
Yay, yay, yay.
Hey, boss.
What do you think of the arena, guys? By the way, I forgot to ask, what do you guys think of the arena for Halloween Havoc?
Let's see.
It looks great.
We got a casket out there. We got some tombstones. It looks a little creepy.
I like it. Oh, that's a big-ass pumpkin.
It is a big-ass pumpkin.
How you get that pumpkin up there?
Well, we got The Undertaker to stand on top of Kane, and then we went and got Braun Strowman, stood him on top of The Undertaker, and they just lifted that bad boy up there. They just happen to be in the back getting ready early for the evening. You know, they're aging, so they've got to work out and get things moving a little bit, get those juices flowing before the evening rolls around. They don't want to, they don't want the young bucks coming in later on and upstaging them, so they do all their stuff beforehand. They're there a few hours ahead with everybody else.
So this is the second match.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, everybody. You got just over a minute left. Place your bets on this match. I mean, right now there's 4,000 on Tia Stevens. So even a 10 Archerverse buck bet on Ash Shang, if by chance she wins, will pay out beautifully.
45 seconds left to make a bet, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Showtime and go time for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
But now this says top 10s. I'm going to do the top 25. That's how many they show. After 10 is your contenders. And that's where you usually get some of the really fun ones.
Indeed.
So.
Betting lines are about to close.
Yes. And this is by vote. People have voted on these as the scariest WWE wrestlers. I'll tell you honestly, life is great, and anybody in chat, there's a lot of times that I'll wait until the last minute and I'll put a $10 bet on if nobody's bet on somebody.
I think sometimes people just get caught up watching and listening to what we're saying and forget to vote sometimes too as well. That happens.
Oh yeah. And
don't worry. There is, after this match, there are 12 more matches for you to bet on, so don't you worry. Look at that power slam by Tia Stevens. Good God, she's already off to a quick start. Again, this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, so these two ladies can go anywhere they want in this arena and duke it out should they wish to do so. But anyways, back to you, Glenola.
There we go. But, so number one, and this is by vote. Oh, first off, this is by Anthony Bacara 831 is the one who compiled the list.
Anthony Bacara.
So, number one is Undertaker. Definitely one of the scariest superstars,
Would think that'd go without saying. The top 10, sorry, what was it?
Top 10 scariest WWE superstars.
Okay.
And Undertaker was the first?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, I'm intrigued.
All right, me too.
Yeah. Number two, the devil's favorite demon, Kane.
Brothers back to back. Okay.
The Brothers of Destruction back to back. But that's kind of weird, though, still. But anyway, let's see where this goes. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Now, remember, this is counting backwards. So one is your top level.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. So one is the top level. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Number three, I don't know if I'd put it. I agree he's on the list. I don't agree with his positioning. Boogeyman.
Luke the Gooner, I'm doing well, and thank you for the hostile hosting. I appreciate invading with a villain into the Archerverse, episode number 402, baby. Welcome to the second annual Halloween Havoc. You're showing up in a good time because this is only the second match of the night. However, you did miss a fantastic start to the evening. It was one hell of a match. We had a best 2 out of 3 falls in a cell of pain, which is, of course, inside a Hell in a Cell, but the only way to win is to knock your opponent out, in this case, twice. And it was between two OGs of the Archerverse, Alan Severn from Team Glenola, and, of course, the Soul Man Jay Simmons from Team J Negative Gaming. Toe-to-toe, it was their third battle. Only their third battle since the Archerverse 1.0. And the Soul Man ended up taking a loss to the Wolfman tonight, who ended up winning the rubber match. Fantastic way to start the night. But welcome in. This is the first championship match of the night and only the second match of the evening.
But it was definitely not a dominant.
Luke the Gooner, you do. And
holy
wow.
shit.
Good God, that was fast. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the women's pure wrestling champion from Team Asia Invasion, the Asian Nightmare, Ashley Shang.
Wait just 1 minute.
Wow.
I just looked away for 2 seconds.
I know.
No.
She wasted no time at all putting Tia Stevens away. What in the blue hell? Has anybody done that to Tia? I mean, she starched Tia Stevens.
Dang, nobody never did that.
She starched her. Wow. That is crazy.
Not even Angel Terror.
No, not even, right? Yeah. Angel Terror didn't even do that to Tia Stevens. That's insane. All right, I'm going to issue the payout. The winner of the match was Ashley Shang. She is still your women's pure wrestling champion.
Dang, was she mad?
I
don't know, but that was crazy. That was crazy.
Apollo and Joe Link just won, between the two of them, won $4,200.
Wow.
because I put 2,000 on Tia.
No, it's funny because me and Jolie always better on the same.
All right, here we go.
Better on the same character.
The next match of the evening, and this is for the WCW Women's United States Championship. From Team AMC Me, the Diamond, Ashley Marie, also representing the Coalition. Taking on from Team Christian Cool, former Women's Champion, now the U.S. Champion. She's had a very good start to her career. I got to tell you, she's a very impressive specimen in the women's division, as she is a champion. Erica Ann Smith putting her title on the line against the Diamond. Who do you guys think has this one?
This one right here.
This
Even though she's with the Coalition, I got to go with Ashley Marie.
Now this is a tables mayhem match.
Ooh. I'm
Tables mayhem.
Ashley Marie.
You're going with Ashley Marie?
Archie, you just got invaded.
Again? Good Lord. Epical. Yeah, Epica Alpha Axe. Thank you for the invasion. Welcome in, invaders. Welcome to episode number 402 here at the Archiverse and our second annual Halloween Havoc show. You're actually just in time for our third match of the evening. We did have, well, we were watching our second match of the night, but something, I mean, Ashley Shang come out and starched Tia Stevens, so that match ended very, very quickly. She is still the Women's Pure Wrestling Champion. But anyways, can we get a shout-out for everybody that has stopped in and invaded for the evening? I'd appreciate that. YT Shadows in the house.
I don't know if Luke got a shout out, so I'll go and get him one.
Yep, I mean, if there's anybody that you don't think got a shout out, go ahead and shout them out. But here we go. WCW. You're going with Eric Ann Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and YT Shadow XZ got caught with the list of Archer.
Nice. Well, he knows all about the list of Archer.
Yep.
He probably did it on purpose.
That could be too.
Archer retired by the facilities.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm just about done with the betting lines.
Oh, I do know one that didn't get a shout out yet.
All right, here we go. So, Team AMC Me versus Team Christian Cool. It is the Diamond Ashley Marie versus Erica Ann Smith. 5 minutes to make your bets. Who do you think is walking out with that Women's United States Championship? Without further ado, it is showtime and go time. Let's go. All right, back to you, Glenola. Hopefully we don't turn around for 2 seconds and miss the entire match this time. That was crazy. I cannot believe that Ashley Shang starched Tia Stevens like that. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well,
what a way to start the night.
Alrighty.
All right, bets are coming in. We got 500 in there already.
Number 3 was the Boogeyman. He deserves to be on the list, but I just don't think he deserves that high.
See, I found it more creepy than scary, but I mean, he does have that, horror theme, I suppose, so there's that.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe down around number 10. If 9 or 10 would have been okay. Number 4 is Gangrel.
I think that Gangrel made the list.
What?
I never found Gangrel all that scary, really.
Oh.
I mean, I guess if you're younger, I guess.
Yeah, and the vampire.
And
theme,
I was going to say, you think there's a vampire coming that might, bite your neck and suck your blood out.
And of course, the blood. I'll tell you honestly, that song, was his entrance music, was so perfect. It had that creepy vibe to it.
It was that creepy gothic music, you know what I mean? It was...
Yeah, with the breathing. To me, it worked on the same level as the Friday the 13th theme with that You know, you had that breathing that just.
Yeah, yeah. I think that noise used to give everybody the heebie-jeebies. I think when you hear that and the hair on your neck stands up.
Mm-hmm. Now, number 5. To some people, I can understand them being on the list, like for Archer. Jake Roberts.
Well, I mean, during his heel run, I mean, he was a scary dude. Like, because don't forget, before his back surgeries, etc., he was quite a large man in very, very good. He actually had to trim down, much like Scott Hall when he came into WWE. He was a lot bigger, but he was a very big man, very good wrestler. I mean, you're talking Jake the Snake Roberts. He is the original visionary, the original total package in professional wrestling. Just his demons got the better of him. Otherwise, Jake the Snake Roberts might be on a higher level than he already is. So,
yeah. One of the few people, Vince McMahon, one of the few big guys, if Vince McMahon say, "Hey, you need to get smaller," you know.
You can tell these superstars are ready to give their all to walk out of here the champion.
But with Damien or what was the Cobra?
forget the Cobra's name actually.
Lucifer.
Lucifer I think was the boa, wasn't it? No, because Damien was the python. Was Lucifer not the big white snake?
Hold on a second.
You could be right actually. Maybe the Cobra. Yeah, I mean he had a few snakes. No, Damien was the python, Crondo. What it says here.
Okay, even a D-Venom Cobra named Lucifer.
What was the other snake's name?
I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. I just happened to get on to prowrestling.fandom.com and it mentioned. So you had Lucifer was the, or wait. Okay, then.
She heads into the ring.
Oh, okay. Well, because at one part in this thing it says that Lucifer was the D-Venom Cobra, but in another spot it said that was that Lucifer was a what was it? Python or
he was either another type of python or a boa constrictor of some sort, but yeah, because I know Damien was a python for sure.
Yes. But
and what kind of superstar is typically favored in a table?
So.
Oh, right, life's great. I mean, they always do that. You know another thing that the Vixens do a lot? They beat the shit out of the referees. I mean, we got referees that do not even want to get into the ring with those crazy Vixens anymore. They either get decked on purpose or kicked. I mean, the liabilities as a referee these days is crazy.
I know, right?
Welcome back.
And we are up 1-0 for Erica Ann Smith. Ashley Marie just went through a table.
Okay, yeah, they're saying later on that same page, it says, a reticulated python whom he named Lucifer, the supposed big brother of Damien and the devil himself. So, I don't know.
Strange. Maybe the Cobra didn't have a name.
But
I mean,
actually, I don't think they know who's what.
Yeah, that could be too.
They're talking, never mind, that's a different match.
So for anybody that doesn't know, a Tables Mayhem match, which you're watching right now, is a best 2 out of 3 falls tables match. And right now, Erica Ann Smith, the reigning defending WCW Women's United States Champion, is up 1-0 over the Diamond Ashley Marie, who is a former multiple-time Women's Champion and Tag Team Champion. These are two very, very bad women going to battle here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. And Cone, that sounds like a great idea, Cone. But I just saw some that Jake the Snake's debut was a couple months before I was even born. He debuted May 13th, 1975.
May 13th, 1975.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was born November 25th of that year. So Jake was in the,
Jake was early 80s, but 75, eh? That was a few years before I thought. Interesting. But, I mean, like I said, because of... Oh, Jesus Christ! Did you see that? Put her face first right through the table for a 2-0 victory in the Tables Mayhem match. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the WCW Women's United States Champion from Team Christian Cool, Erica Ann Smith, still your champion.
Yeah, I'm the only one who voted for Erica Ann Smith.
You were the only one that voted for her? No
Yep.
love for Erica Ann Smith? No love for Christian Cool? How dare all of you?
Let me I'm 2-0.
I'm 1-3.
You're 1-3?
I'm 2-0. I'm proud Joe Lincoln vote. I'm proud Joe Lincoln vote with Erica Ann Smith.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, what a start to the night. The fucking match has been awesome. I still can't get over. I can't believe, I know I'm going to probably say it again, I can't believe that Ashley Shang starched Tia Stevens. That is fucked up, isn't it?
That never happened before.
No, it's never happened before. Ever. No, Tia Stevens has starched people. Tia Stevens holds the women's record for fastest match at 18 seconds.
Matter of fact, Tia Stevens was one of the hard women to beat.
Yeah, like I said, she holds the record for the fastest women's match at 18 seconds. Nobody's beat that. That was That was actually the last record until Team Joe Link and Joseph Lincoln. What was that match? 9 seconds?
Yeah.
9 seconds?
Joe 3 seconds off the record.
Yeah, the phenomenal Joe Lincoln goes in and starches Big Vader with a rear naked choke in 9 seconds. I was like, what? That was fucked. But anyways.
I'll be back. I'm going to take a bathroom break.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty.
No, I'm talking about the match.
Oh, okay.
The rear naked choke. He said, I bet y'all going to take a bathroom break. And then someone he said that match was over.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so next match tonight, a trip to the women's tag team division. This is for the Archerverse Women's World Tag Team Championship. It is Alice and Akira Blade. They are sensations from the YTD Academy. They've been YTD Academy Women's Tag Team Champions. They are now shooting for the Archerverse Women's Tag Team Championships. And, of course, the ladies holding those championships are the very ladies that took the YTD Academy Tag Team Championships from them. The Outlaws from Team Joe Link, Britt Baker, DMD, and, of course, Amber Extreme, the reigning defending double champions in YTD Academy, and, of course, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. This is going to be one hell of a match because they've already got history. They've already been feuding for the last few weeks, and they are still pissed that they lost their titles. They want them back, but they're going to have to settle. They're going to have to settle for the Archerverse World Tag Team Championships tonight. Do you guys think that they can dethrone the Outlaws, who have been so dominant over the past several weeks? What do you guys think?
I'm going to go with the Outlaws on this one, I think.
You're going with the Outlaws?
Yep.
I'm going with the Outlaws. My better on... You know what? I'm going to Outlaws.
You're going with the Outlaws all the way?
Yep.
All right. Well, I always side with the Outlaws. This one time, I'm actually going to bet with the New Millennia because they are a spectacular new tag team in the women's division. And, again, they've already been women's tag team champions. They did lose to the Outlaws, and they get a rematch tonight. But tonight is not for the YTD Academy Tag Team Championship. It is for the Archerverse World Tag Team Championships. So that's a big step up. This is a big opportunity for the New Millennia. But The Outlaws are formidable champions, formidable competitors, and multiple-time champions in their own right. So, interesting matchup. 4.5 minutes left to make your bets, and it is showtime and go time for this tag team championship match. Let's go. And Glenola, I do have to visit the facilities. Now that Boss said that, I thought he said I was going to wait till he came back, but now that he's not gone, my bladder's screaming right now, so I'll be right back. It is not funny. How dare you laugh. I'll be right back.
All right, so number 6 on this list, we got Brock Lesnar.
The most feared people?
The scariest wrestlers. And, I can see Brock Lesnar, as massive and as intense as he is,
I think I'll put him at number 1. I don't put him that high on the list.
You don't put him above The Undertaker?
Hold on.
You gotta remember, on this list, number 1 is the top spot.
Oh,
it's counting down.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, and Life is Great. Yeah, we knew that Damien was the Python. We just trying to remember who the other snake names. Now, number 7 is Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I'd probably put him a little bit higher.
Bray Wyatt. Okay, yeah.
But
hold on. So I think Bray Wyatt was more feared than Brock Lesnar was.
That's what I said. I'd probably put Bray Wyatt a little bit higher on the list.
Yeah,
I'd probably switch him with the Boogeyman.
Oh, for sure. Tell you the truth, the Boogeyman, he wasn't really feared. He just was grossed out with the worms and with the worms.
Yeah. Okay. Now, number 8, I have to disagree with so strongly.
Okay.
For one thing, the guy was one of the nicest people around. I guess if you really pissed him off, he could get scary, but it took a lot. That's Andre the Giant.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, for real.
I was watching a biography. They were talking to somebody, I don't remember who it was, that was connected with the Princess Bride, and said that Andre was not acting in that movie. He just played himself.
Oh, he did?
That's basically how they looked at it was, that gentle giant, that was Andre in his normal form, thing.
Okay, I agree, yeah.
That was, he didn't have to act in that role. Yeah. So, he's massive, and one of the comments was, anyone who thinks otherwise should simply imagine standing next to Andre. Thought of it alone as intimidating, considering 7'4", 550 to 600 pounds. But still, I mean, I've stood next to some pretty tall people, and as a matter of fact, I went to college with a guy that was 7'3".
Yeah, see, that's why we talk about the most feared people, not like
yes.
I have returned.
Okay, well, Archer, here's what you missed. Number 6 was Brock Lesnar.
Okay, that's interesting.
Number 7 was Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's understandable.
And yeah, Boss and I though agree probably move him up there to round 3rd, move the Boogeyman down.
Yeah.
Number 8, Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. Well, I mean, he probably was scary, depending on the era, because there was a time where everybody believed he was a monstrous wrecking machine, and if you were one of his opponents or a kid watching ringside at that time, I mean, you probably were scared of him. He was a mammoth of a man.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, he was such a gentle,
Yeah.
And now number 9, from everything I've heard, he deserves to be on the list. Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher, yeah, he was definitely a feared wrestler.
You know. Number 10 on this list, Mankind.
Oh, okay, I put him up.
I'll tell you what, early on, the character of Mankind, oh man.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, before he got into the dress shirt and, you know, he became something of a comedy.
Pretty much, especially when they brought in, Dude Love and I mean,
Yeah.
the Three Faces of Foley era was ghastly in my opinion. Because,
I'll be honest.
Did you really? See, I didn't, because I loved the Mankind in the boiler room, and I loved all of that stuff. But when it came time for I just didn't like Dude Love. I didn't.
Well, Dude Love, I'm not saying is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Cactus Jack, and I love Mankind.
Yeah.
I did too. I think the funniest moment of Mankind when he was in the Royal Rumble.
Revelations was the albino.
Pardon me?
Sorry, the albino Burmese was Revelations.
Revelations. There we go. Thank you, Life. Appreciate that. Way to be. Get that info for us. Appreciate you.
Your name is Cool is not here tonight. Well, he's not here.
Well, he's not here yet. He's still at work.
Yep.
I mean, he'll probably be in the chat at some point, if he doesn't already have us in the background at some point.
But, yeah, it's like one of the comments on here. Just the things he can do in Hell in a Cell is absolutely horrific.
Man, I think the funny moment of Mankind when he was in the Royal Rumble and he came back. He came back to all. He came with all three of his characters.
Can somebody refund Golden Gamer for the silly Cool? Because I'm not sure what time Cool will be here, so I'm sure Golden Gamer could spend the Archerverse bucks on other things.
Yeah. Hold
Man,
on.
I like Cactus Jack. I like Mankind character too.
Yeah,
But
Luke the Gunner
like
says. Yeah, Luke the Gunner says Mankind, I think, is his best character. Yeah, I think so too.
Actually, yeah. I think it was Mankind. I saw Mankind or Mick.
The great Muda did it before Mick. That is correct.
Yeah, but each of the characters is a portion of Mick Foley.
Yep,
They are.
is.
It is, yeah. They're different sides of his personality.
Yep, it is. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Which is kind of scary, because at what point during his life was he most like Mankind? I mean, good God.
Mankind is that crazy.
His poor wife.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you got Cactus Jack, who's the anger,
all that animosity, all that anger, and that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you have where Mankind is more that that's the dark side of your brain. Early on.
Yeah, early on he was, yeah, but I mean, he, like you said, he kind of eventually turned into more of comic relief, and occasionally still brought out a good hardcore match or something, but I mean, they really, as far as I'm concerned, eventually just really ruined the whole Mankind thing.
Yeah. Yeah, though I still enjoyed the comedy, but, there was a match, I can't remember who they were facing, but of course you had Mick with that mask, and then you had his opponent with a muzzle. And
I am John Cena today.
Talking about it,
Too Hype, what's going on, Too Hype? Welcome on in.
But,
Can we get a shout out for Too Hype?
Yep.
Leo King, Little Joey Nightmare.
Leo King, Little Joey Nightmare. Crondo is Christian Hart. Christian Cool would be elated that you are Christian Hart.
He would.
He'd be quite excited about that. I actually one time got Elijah Archer.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of fun.
I felt so sorry for you.
Ghastly.
I was just wondering why I'm Little Joey Nightmare too. Really?
You got Little Joy Nightmare too?
Yeah.
Wow. Life is great as Ruby Soho.
Oh.
Joe Link got Christian Hart also. Wow. Three people got Christian Hart tonight. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This next one, I'm not sure. We're getting into the contenders now. Number 11, I'm not so sure about. Though in some ways I could see it. The Sheik.
The Sheik.
The original Sheik?
I'm guessing it's just
the
Sheik.
Yeah, probably then. Otherwise, it would literally say Iron Sheik.
Yeah. Well, that's where I got confused. I was thinking of the Iron Sheik. So
it's the original Sheik.
Yeah, there's a yeah.
All right.
Now,
the Iron Sheik came after.
Number 12 is Papa Shango.
Papa Shango. I liked Papa Shango, but they didn't do enough with him. Was the problem?
Yeah.
They killed it. They did.
They did real.
Yeah, and that whole program with the Ultimate Warrior, not only unnecessary, but that pretty much, I think, put a nail in the coffin of the Papa Shango gimmick. I mean, it was that was horrifying to watch. I mean, do you remember that? Like the Ultimate Warrior had black shit coming down his face that Papa Shango had cursed him, of course, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like whatever, man.
And hello, One Woozy TV.
One Woozy TV in the house. What's going on, Woozy? Welcome in to the second annual Halloween Havoc, sir. Episode number 402, sir.
I'll tell you what, you've missed some amazing moments tonight, Woozy.
Oh, God, it's been great so far already.
Hell yeah. Real.
Right now we're in the middle of a fantastic best 2 out of 3 tag falls matchup between Akira and Alice Blade, the New Millennia, and the Outlaws, Amber Extreme and Britt Baker, DMD. Of course, One Woozy TV knows all about the superstars and who they are. But what a fantastic night of matches it has been so far. And it is 1-0 for the champions, ladies and gentlemen. Amber Extreme just picked up a big pinfall over, I believe, Akira Blade. Is that Akira Blade or Alice Blade? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I believe it is Akira.
But, now number 13 on this list is not my fault.
Crondo wants Woozy to type something silly into the chat. Well, there you go, Woozy. You can just type something silly in there. You know, something like, I don't know. The Hart Foundation are going to keep their titles tonight.
The Coalition is the best tag team around.
That is ghastly, sir. How dare you?
Yes, it is. Anybody thinking that the Coalition is the best tag team is ghastly.
Submission locked in on Amber Extreme here. And that is Alice Blade there, so it was Akira Blade in the ring earlier. But look at this. Amber Extreme is a vicious, vicious animal.
But yeah, number 13 was Snitsky, which, I'll be honest with you, I think this may be the first list we've had Snitsky on.
Crondo says, how dare you say that, Bowman? How dare you, how dare me, Crondo? Somebody ban Crondo. Life is Great says ban the host. Somebody ban Life is Great too while they're at it. Ban them both.
Now.
Oh! Wow! A huge, it was almost like a Superman punch right to the side of the head of Britt Baker. But look at that. Catches her in a Hurricanrana. What a reversal.
Like modified into a forearm.
Yeah, I don't know if that was it was either a forearm or either way. That was nasty. And somehow Britt Baker still had enough in her. Pulled off a Hurricanrana reverse. Oh, Extreme tosses Alice Blade right over the top rope. That probably didn't feel too good. Good God. Look at this. Extreme setting her up for a ride. Oh! That is Joe Lincoln's move. How dare she? But wow. The Lincoln ride? Are you shitting me? Wow, they did it! She pulled it off with the Lincoln ride. That is crazy. Team Joe Link must be elated right now. Amber Extreme pulling out one of her teammates' moves and winning the match with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and still the Archerverse Women's World Tag Team Champions from Team Joe Link, Amber Extreme and Britt Baker, DMD, the Outlaws, are still your champions. Holy shit. I can't believe she...
Archer's just been banned for the next match.
What? How did I get banned for the next match? I'm opening my dashboard. Woozy, what did you do? Woozy! Woozy! Woozy? You're not even on the broadcast. You stop by a milestone show and you ban the host with the most of the most must-see show on Twitch TV. That is absolutely ghastly. How dare you?
Worse. He hit you with a swear jar.
Yeah, I see that. Disgusting. And I got banned by Crondo. What the hell? Crondo, somebody ban Crondo, please. Ban Woozy too. Ban Life, ban Woozy, and ban Crondo.
There you go,
all right.
Archer.
I as soon as the next match starts, well, that gets rid of one of them. Which one are you getting rid of?
Woozy.
Which one's longer? You're getting rid of Woozies? Okay, so I'm still stuck with one ban. All right, no problem. I can handle that. Outlaws still dominating. Joe Link is bragging already. Look at that. All right, I'll issue for the payout for that, and on to the next match of the evening we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking night of matches, and check this out. The most winning superstar in Archerverse history has won the most championships, the most matches. She is an OG from Team Distinct Cone, the Viking. Rose Brewer challenging Rhea Ripley from the Judgment Day for the YTD Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. And this is going to be a hell of a slobber knocker. Who do you guys got winning this beastly matchup? This is an Extreme Rules matchup, so anything goes in this bad boy.
I got Rose Brewer.
You guys both got Rose Brewer immediately there. Wow. No love at all for Rhea Ripley.
And Archer, the ban has been sped up too.
Both of them? Awesome. Ha-ha! Take that, fuckers! How did that feel to waste all those Archerverse bucks to have Joe Link and Glenola save my ass? I love it. Oh, I got the juices flowing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
He Big E.
All right, so who walks out with the gold here?
Well, I'm 3-0 so far, so I'll keep my record.
That's what you guys get for trying to create acts of villainy. How dare all of you? I should ban all of you. I'll have a private showing for just Glenola Boss and myself.
Alrighty, and number 14 on the list while we're waiting for the betting lines and everything, we got Mark Henry.
Mark Henry, well, he is a scary dude. I got to tell you, God damn it, I would not want him getting a hold of me. I'm telling you, if he was, listen, just like him and Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, those three guys. Listen, if I'm in the same room and somebody says, "Hey, man, those guys are pissed at you," well, guess what? I am leaving immediately, stealing a fucking car, and leaving. Goodbye. Thanks for coming out. Lovely party gifts. Next time, I would want no part of that. Lady Lobster, what's going on? Welcome to the second annual Halloween Havoc, baby. What's going on? Appreciate you being here.
Will you take a slap in the chest for $1 million from Big Show?
Who did what now?
You take a slap on the chest for $1 million from Big Show?
Fuck no. Whoa. For $1 million? $1 million? For a slap on the chest? Yeah, I mean, you know. At very worst, I can have a lung replaced fairly quickly. I mean, for $1 million, maybe I'd have to give that a go for $1 million.
No, you saying
but I gotta tell you, that would not feel good. I mean, you are gonna be hurt, and you're gonna really have to enjoy that $1 million.
No, he's saying a heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Betting lines are open. You guys have 5 minutes to make your bets. Is it going to be the Viking Rose Brewer? Is it going to be the winningest superstar? Not just the winningest woman on the roster. She is the winningest superstar in Archerverse history. Won the most championships. Been in the most main events. Absolutely unstoppable monster at one point. Taking on Rhea Ripley. Who's it going to be? YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship on the line here, guys. Betting lines are open, and it is showtime and go time, and let's go. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Extreme Rules matchup.
I won with the winner's superstar.
This is, of course, for anybody that is newer to the Archerverse, this is a YTD Academy Championship matchup. The only time that they are profiled in a manner such as tonight is for stream previews. Otherwise, they are exclusive to YouTube. But when we have our stream previews, they are included, as they are, of course, the development league, so they get opportunities. They get to challenge the main roster champions. The main roster champions can take their titles, or they can somehow manage to step up, dethrone the main roster champions, and further catapult themselves in to superstardom. But YTD Academy, we have dark matches all week long, and then every Saturday night, except for the final Saturday of every month, because the final push week, it is only Wrestle Wars and Starrcade that we focus on. But 3 Saturdays every month, we go live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at the Shark Tank on YouTube for YTD Academy. We have a lot of great matches. Newcomers start out in YTD Academy, and they're taking on not just veterans of the business, but some of them, of course, are looking to get back into the spotlight themselves, so they are hungry as well. They are looking to go to war to get back onto the main roster and start heading back towards championship dreams. So YTD Academy is a Shark Tank, quite literally. But it is all kinds of fun. There's been all kinds of great matches in YTD Academy, wouldn't you guys say?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
A lot of great matches.
And then, of course, in addition to the dark matches for YTD Academy, we have around 300 videos at your disposal in the library for the Archerverse. Every show from episode 100 on. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. I still have to add 2. I have to add 2. So there's 298. But that's not my point. How dare you even consider that right now? Rhea Ripley. I got to tell you, though, Rhea Ripley is a badass. She is a badass. So you guys think she has 0 chance against the Viking? Now, to be fair, I'm voting for the Viking too. But again, not my point. Damn it.
We
Do you
said
got
this, and it's the truth. And when you look back at things, the fact that it's true says a lot. Rose Brewer is the winningest superstar on the roster.
She is. Hands down, no dispute about it. The only person, if they were still around and weren't wrestling in other companies, is Danny Sparks. Danny Sparks would have been neck and neck with her right about now. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm not sure which one. I think that Rose Brewer, though, has had more matches.
It's possible.
Yeah. Or would have had, like, up until that point, I think she had more matches, so therefore she would still be, but not 100%. Again, Danny Sparks would be very close.
Yep.
The OG Queen of the Ring, Danny Sparks.
Straight says that she has to go with Rhea because she's on the payroll. Although if it weren't the case,
fair enough.
They go with the Viking too.
Carlini says, I am going with TV. Oh, I'm going to watch TV. How dare you watch anything except for the Archerverse TV, Carlini. We are the most must-watch show on any TV.
The most watched?
Ghastly.
I want to swatch.
You want to swatch? Swatches were cool.
I know.
Did you have one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Boss, did you have a swatch?
Nope, I don't have one.
I feel like he did. I think Boss is lying to us, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like... Does anybody else feel like Boss Apollo owned a Swatch?
I thought
Google it, Life. It's easier if you Google it than to have us explain it.
But let's just say, for the 80s, the Swatch was the thing.
Sadly. It was horrible. They were ghastly little things, but...
Oh, I kind of liked it.
Did you? Man, Rhea Ripley taking it to the Viking right now.
It is not dirty. Life is great. No.
All right, hey boss, you got a list tonight?
yeah,
What do you got?
I'm gonna go. I'll continue.
You got
mine
two.
off.
Oh yeah, you got to continue. I know. I was just curious if he did. He's got two.
Oh.
Boss has two.
Good.
Wow.
All right, number 15 is Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer.
And as Paul Bearer,
Well,
he did have that creepy.
he
evil-
did
that-
indeed.
That voice he had was just, you know, and the voice and the delivery,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely, he was creepy, borderline scary. So.
Number 16, I don't remember off the top of my head. Nicole Bass.
Sorry, what was it?
Nicole Bass.
I'm trying to remember who that was.
Looks like very well muscled.
I'm not sure.
Almost gives off a China vibe. You know, the picture they have is her in a tied up, sleeveless white shirt, standing with her arms at her
Really?
sides. Yeah, but it looks like she's got some pretty good muscle.
I mean, depending on the period, I really didn't pay attention to women's wrestling because they were just running it into the ground anyways. But yeah, I don't... Like, the name does sound vaguely familiar, but I can't picture her. For some reason, I just can't picture her. Whoa! Over the head, belly to belly by the Viking. Did you see that one? Good God. Uh-oh. Rhea Ripley going for a ride here. The Vikings taking her for a ride. No! Out the back door goes the champion. And a German suplex to the Viking.
Okay,
Hey, Jelly, it's a lot. Jelly, I know you remember. Jelly, I know you remember. You remember the Gigapets? I don't remember those.
Punisher says they used her for gimmick matches, really. Yeah, it's weird. Like I said,
the ECW during the first half of '98, aligning herself with Justin Credible, Chastity, and Jason. She joined WWF as Sable's villainous bodyguard at WrestleMania 15. Was involved in an extended feud with Deborah, which culminated in a mixed tag match pitting Bass and Val Venus against Jarrett and Deborah at 99's Over the Edge.
Interesting.
She was then aligned with Venus until she accidentally whacked him with Jarrett's guitar after losing a bikini contest to Deborah.
Just give me 1 second, Glenolo, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Just have to take care of a little order of business. Woozy! Number 174. Archer's the best host and creator is now on the list. How dare you?
I bet Woozy laughing right now.
Life is great. But that doesn't even come close to capturing the Swatch. It's
Nope.
it is hard, so hard to even explain.
It is. It is hard to explain a Swatch. DC says, I really hate that list. It is the list of lists.
And Jelly,
It even contains lists.
I mean, life, great. Do you ever had a gigapet? You had one of those, didn't you?
What was it?
A gigapet. Y'all remember those?
Gigapet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Takagami, if I remember.
Oh, yeah. Tamagotchi type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new YTD Academy Grand Prix Women's Wrestling Champion from Team Distinct Cone, the winningest superstar in Archiverse history, the Viking Rose Brewer is your new champion.
I am 4-0.
4-0.
Next. Congratulations, Rose Brewer, the newest member of the Wolf Pack and the new champion.
The newest member of the Wolf. Hey, wait, where are you going? Where'd he go?
Wait. You just can't say that.
Yeah, he just say newest member of the Wolf Pack.
Oh,
Rose Brewer is the newest member of the. I mean, could the Wolf Pack get more savage?
Yesterday, he did say somebody. Yesterday, he did say some member of the Wolf Pack.
That is crazy.
They're cheating now. They going too far.
But how dare he come in and just spit that out and leave like that?
Yeah, for real. Not explain himself or nothing.
It's very poor manners, that man. I mean, not that I'm going to say anything to him about it, but he has very poor manners. It is quite ghastly, honestly.
He was out there doing ballot.
All right, the pan has been issued.
He had the bottle of wild turkey in his hand. I don't think he wanted to waste time talking to you when he could be drinking.
Like, what's going on with your, why would you come in and say and leave?
All right, next match of the night, and congratulations to Team Distinct Cone, by the way. Next match of the evening is for the YTD Grand Prix Wrestling Championship in the men's division. It is an Extreme Rules matchup. And it is a fatal 4KO with the title on the line. We've got Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn from Team Dogface, straight out of the Doghouse, one of the OG invaders of the Archiverse that came over and started winning our titles and laying waste to our roster. It was quite ghastly. We got Karrion Kross from Team Tiliana Pierce. We've got Big Money Marcus Stevens, and of course the reigning, defending, undisputed champion, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner putting his title on the line. Who do you guys got winning this one? It is a fatal 4KO. Anything can happen.
Marcus Stevens.
This one I have to go with. So far I've been right so far. A 4-0. I am going with Fat Lad.
You're going Fat Lad?
Yep.
All right, well, I'm actually going with Fat Lad, too, because Fat Lad is one hell of a competitor. He's multiple-time champion, always hungry, always looking for a fight, always comes prepared, and he has been waiting for this opportunity for a couple of weeks now. He's been sitting on it after winning that match that gave him a contendership. Now, he did not expect that Karrion Kross and Big Money would somehow get mixed up into all this, and he probably didn't expect that Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner was going to be holding that title either, because I know I didn't. Did any of you guys see him? I was shocked as hell when he won that belt. Anybody else?
I was.
Holy fuck. I was like, what is even happening with this division?
I never put anything past Scott Steiner. I mean,
fair.
Big Papa Pump has done everything there is to do, basically.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. But anyways, I mean, what a matchup. But I just think that Fat Lad, I mean, he's been waiting. He is hungry. He's been planning and plotting. I think he finds a way to pull it off. I think Fat Lad takes the title back to the UK tonight. All right, you guys got 5 minutes to make your bets. Betting lines are open as of right now, and it is showtime and go time for this fatal 4KO matchup. YTD Grand Prix Wrestling Championship on the line. Let's go. Now, what were we talking about? We were talking about being shocked because Boss actually has 2 lists tonight, Glenola. All right, did you hear that correctly?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
That is.
And life is great. Yeah, it had the comment or those, but you had to wear. You didn't wear just one swatch. You had to wear 4 or 5 of them.
4, and they came in different colors, patterns. I mean, it was ridiculous. It really was.
It was the 80s.
DC pressing that self-destruct button.
But number 17 on this list here is Umaga.
Archie Comics Appreciation. Well, there actually is an Archie Comics, so I can't do anything about that. Appreciate Archer part. Glenola. That is not funny. Number 175. Appreciate Archer Party Week, now on the list. Thank you, Glenola. Appreciate that.
Well, we can't appreciate the week of parties.
Archery Appreciation Club. Well, that could be fun. I mean, I do like to pick up a crossbow or a compound bow and go out to a field and shoot some targets. I mean, that's a good time. Good for you, Crondo. I'm glad you're coming up with great ideas for us all to be, partaking in, to amuse ourselves.
But 17 being Umaga.
Leo the King. Somebody ban Leo the King, please.
With Umaga, he was a scary character, but
number 176, Archer is the Great One, is now on the list. How dare you? Life is great going all out with accents. Appreciate Archer Party Week with accents. And number 177 on the list as of right now. Thank you, Life. Appreciate that. Another one on the list. If you got a compound bow and shot it, you become an archer. That is correct. Archer has the best promotion. Glenola. Number 178. Archer has the best promotion, is now on the list.
Number 18 is definitely scary. Luna Vachon.
Luna Vachon, she was scary. I mean, she was creepy as hell.
Uh-huh. Now, number 19, at least to me, the most scary part is that he was actually ever allowed into the ring. Number 19 is Giant Gonzalez.
I mean, I don't know about scary. I was just wondering how the hell he was actually going to wrestle a match when he could barely move. I mean, I never thought he was... Never one time was I worried about him beating The Undertaker or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's like, he can't beat up The Undertaker. He can barely move. The Undertaker will dance circles around him.
The only thing scary about him was that they allowed him in the ring.
Exactly. That is correct.
That's a scary thing with the costume.
It is 11-11, at least here anyways. Everybody make a wish.
But number 20, Viscera.
Crondo, how dare you? Number 179, Archer, 10 out of 10, St. is now on the list.
Number 21 is another one that's scary because they actually let him in the ring. Great Khali.
The Great Khali. Crondo, we know it's your favorite word. Words, actually. Your favorite 3 words in the entire world are how dare you. How dare you?
Now, number 22, I don't even know how he's on this list. John Cena.
John Cena? What?
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Are we still on the same list?
Yes.
Or did Poindexter make us travel through a portal in time and somehow we ended up on another list that has nothing to do with being scary or monstrous? Because why? Is John Cena? Why oh why?
That's why I was going for all the way through 25. Is because John Cena was put on this list, and I had to get your reaction.
Good God. I mean, that makes absolutely 0 sense to me. The only thing scary was the fact they put the title on him so many damn times.
Yep.
You know? The other thing that was scary is they actually referred to the man as Super Cena, which I was not very happy about, because I used to joke. I used to joke and call him Super Cena, and then I heard it on the broadcast one night, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that, and I changed the channel.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Cena's he's got the talent and everything. But, yeah, that did him a disservice. Because a lot of fans that would have probably grown to like him were turned off by it.
One Woozy TV says, Archer, I heard Vic Joseph use "How dare you." Really? Well, you know what I have to say about that, Woozy? And Vic Joseph, you are now on the list, number 180. Thank you. How dare you use "How dare you."
But now 23 is a legitimately scary person. He always came across extremely psychotic.
Psycho Sid?
Sid Vicious.
Yes. You know what? Now there was a dude that was a legitimate bad man. I mean, he really was scary. Like, he made you believe that he would eat a child. You know what I mean? He would punch a baby. That man.
6'9", 325.
Yeah.
And
Huge.
Yeah, he was.
Good God. You know?
Yeah, Rich is one of my favorite villains in rap.
But now 24.
Take that. You didn't think that one existed, did you, buddy? It's already on the list, my friend.
24 is Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg. Are we just running out of actual scary people now, so we're just adding big people on the list? You know, because Bill Goldberg, what was he, 6'7", 6'8", 6'6"? Something like that.
He's
big-ass man himself, football player, tough as nails, strong as a bull.
He's legitimately,
Oh, life is correct. I never even thought of that. Right. John Cena is scary because we can't see him, but suddenly people are getting punched in the face and attitude adjustments all over the place, seemingly for no reason at all. So it is kind of like watching an apparition move around in the ring, so to speak.
And number 25 is, unfortunately, could have been a great character.
That is not funny, Crondo.
No, it's very true, though, Crondo.
Number 181. That Archer guy is a great S.T. And then he pulled a Life is Great. He's got some accents going on there just to spell out the word streamer so he didn't get timed out. Anyways, it is on the list. Thank you very much. Number 181 on the list of Archer. Appreciate that.
But
I mean, eventually we're just going to have to all start speaking a different language because there's going to be no words in the English dictionary left to utilize here at the Archerverse, all because of Crondo and Granola and Woozy.
And actually, in some ways, the list of Archers because of me.
That is true.
But no, Mordecai.
Goldberg is scary. Have you seen him with hair?
I'll tell you what. If you haven't seen it, I actually do recommend.
And by the way, Karrion Kross has been eliminated. He was knocked out, and he just got back to his feet and is exiting the building. Goodbye, Karrion Kross.
But Santa's Sleigh is actually a really good.
Good God,
movie.
Big Papa Pump wailing away on big money here with a chair. Fat lad stepped in though.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Goldberg, X-Pac, and I'm thinking there was another wrestler in it, but I can't remember for sure.
What was it?
Santa's Sleigh. That was the horror movie that.
Oh, right. Yeah. I think X-Pac was in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was.
Oh!
He gets stabbed.
A twist of fat. Big Papa Pump is still in it to win it, though. Wow. Look at Big Money wheeling away on Fat Lad with a kendo, busted it over him.
But but X-Pac gets stabbed by a sharpened candy cane, and then is hurled into a garbage can by a Oh, military press throw.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
No. You know, you got to remember Goldberg is supposed to be Satan's son.
Fair point.
In that movie. You know,
Fair point.
Out on a murder spree. It's like he's in a strip club. He goes to rip the pole out of the ground to hit somebody with, but first he grabs Windex and bleach. You know, cleans it up a little bit. But number 25 was Mordecai.
Mordecai. I didn't find Mordecai scary, but...
Well, the character would have been great, but they fucked it up.
Yeah, they did. And they had the wrong person play it.
That was the biggest fuck up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have found somebody different. I mean, he was just... Nobody believed Mordecai was beating The Undertaker from the get-go. It was just a failed attempt right off the hop. You know? Yeah, the vignettes were cool, and the concept was cool. You know, if the right person had played that character, that would have been a badass storyline. I'm telling you right now. But then out came the guy that I had seen him in I believe it was TNA, I think, prior to that. I believe he was in before. I forget now what his name was. I want to say it was Judas or something. But anyways, he wasn't big enough to make people... Oh, Big Money just got KO'd by Big Papa Pump. Whoa, did you see that backhander? Big Papa Pump just flew right off his feet. That was absolutely crazy. Here we go, down to 2. Big Papa Pump and Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn for the championship. Oh, look at this. Whoa. An inverted suplex driver to Big Papa Pump. And look at this, he's setting a chair up in the corner. He is setting a chair up in the corner here. Oh, ripcord knee right to the face of Big Papa Pump. Mitchell Vaughn smells blood. He senses the end is near. And he is pulling out all the stops here to put the lights of Big Papa Pump out. Whoa, discus punch right to the side of the head. And he is not done. Mitchell Vaughn, not done. Twist of fat. Wow, and he is still not out. Big Papa Pump still not out. Missile drop kick off that rope. Ooh, Vaughn. Oh, he's going for a fataxia. Still did not knock out Big Papa Pump. The champion still in it to win it here. Whoa, super kick to the face. This is crazy. Mitchell Vaughn is absolutely destroying Big Papa Pump here, but he just can't put the lights of Big Papa Pump out. He's got that hammerlock armbar combination on. That is a vicious, vicious combination. Elijah Archer likes to pull that one out. Oh, Big Papa Pump catches his leg. Look at that. And a big double axe handle right across the face. Big Papa Pump got caught. Oh! Sidewalk slam right on the chair. And that is it. That is all. Look at that. What a beast. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match from Team Dogface, straight into the doghouse. And new YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Champion, Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn, is your new champion, and he has taken that bad boy back to the UK tonight, baby. Wow. Congratulations to Team Dogface. What a match.
That's good.
You know, I got to tell you, that might be the longest 4KO match I've ever seen. I mean, a lot of the times the KOs come quick. Tonight, they were all hungry. Good God almighty. And the winner of the match was Fat Lad. There's the payout for that match. And here we go, folks, on to the next match of the night. And this is a 6-man Pure Wrestling Championship matchup, single fall action here. And here we have some of the finest superstars from the YTD Academy. We've got Psychosis, Kyle O'Reilly, who's also been tearing up the scene on the main roster, by the way, but has really rejuvenated his career over in YTD Academy, has been the YTD Academy submission champion on 3 occasions. We have Tony Stone, Tenacious B, Austin Furious, Tyler Bronco, the OG YTD Academy sensation, and of course the reigning defending champion, Prince the Outcast, putting his title on the line. Again, this is a 6-man matchup, single fall, takes it all, baby. Who do you guys think is walking out the champion?
You know, I'm going to go with Psychosis.
You're going with Kyle O'Reilly?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly.
Boss, what about you?
I'm going with Psychosis.
You're going with Psychosis?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to go with Tenacious B on this one. I know he's the newer superstar on the block here, but he is undefeated. And he has been on one hell of a tear. He's been given a huge opportunity here for the Pure Wrestling Championship. And I know he's amongst a bunch of crazy animals from the YTD Academy here. I mean, Bronco, Furious, Stone, Riley, all former champions. Prince Outcast, the reigning defending champion, and he's a formidable opponent himself. But Tenacious B, I think, is the hungrier of the bunch. He's looking to prove himself, make a statement. He's been given a huge opportunity, wants to make an impact. I look for him to make the upset victory here.
So, well, I got to step away to the facilities. I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. And you guys have 5 minutes to make your bets, as always. And there we go. Showtime and go time. Betting lines are open. Let's go. Alrighty then. Patch up them cords. Uh-oh. Who? Embers. Redeem swear jar. Aha! I see you, Punisher. Somebody ban Punisher, please. How dare you, Punisher? Try to sneak a swear. I already got caught with one of those tonight. Thank you very much. Ghastly. Drop a swear jar, then apologize for it, like you didn't do it on purpose to begin with. Yeah, villainous little bastard, you. Oh! Fuck! Shit! Shit fuck! God damn! Punisher, I fucking hate you. Can somebody please ban It is not funny, Punisher. That is not funny. That is a good question, Life, but I already followed up with a fuck, a shit, and then a shit fuck, so I'm kind of screwed now. Either it is not funny, Woozy. That is not funny. Not funny, Crondo. You guys think you're funny, but you're not really the comic relief here tonight. But I am going to wait until either Glenola or Boss make their way back before I make my exit. And of course, the match hasn't officially started yet. So how dare you?
Oh, you back? Somebody spelled their bedtime, Art.
How dare you, Boss? All right, so I have been banned from the match thanks to the Punisher.
Not no more.
Oh, Soul Embers.
Yep.
Soul Embers with that speed up the band time. Now that was good timing, Soul Embers. Thank you very much. Life says, I was going to try and save you, but you followed it up with a fuck. Yeah. Whoopsie. But I've been saved from oppression, so I am good to go. Austin Furious, the reigning defending WCW TNT champion. So, of course, if he wins tonight, he becomes a double champion. I mean, his return to the ring with a new look, a new attitude, even a new ring name has been absolutely sensational. Soul Ember says weapons are on a roll. Well, they're on a real good roll, Soul Embers, because, I mean, Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn just became the YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Champion, and of course we all know that Big Bubba Bruno is headlining tonight's show. We all know that because it's been trending worldwide all day long. People want to know who is going to walk out the Archerverse World Champion. Is it going to be the Terror Johnny Braddock, the reigning defending champion, on his second title reign, or is it going to be the Samoan Lion, BB King himself, Big Bubba Bruno from Team Soul Embers? That's what everybody wants to know, Soul Embers. Tony Stone making his way to the ring. By the way, boss, did you actually choose somebody in this match?
Yeah, I chose Bronco.
You chose Bronco? Woozy, thank you for the break time notice. I'll utilize that when I need to get myself a beverage.
Yeah, I chose Tyler Bronco for this one. So far, I'm 4-1. No, I'm 5-1.
You're 5-1, yeah.
No,
Are you 5-0?
Yeah,
I thought you got one. Did you get them all right?
Yeah. Okay, you remember the last match? Me, you voted for Fat Lad.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn. You are on a roll.
But I don't know. I might lose this one though. So Bronco got a win for me.
I'm still going with Tenacious B. I think Tenacious B is gonna pull it off.
Well, this is the biggest match so far. This is biggest. Tenacious G. This is biggest competition so far.
Oh, it is definitely his. Yeah, it's a huge opportunity for him. I bet, but he is an undefeated sensation from the YTD Academy. Is why he is getting the opportunity. So.
Yep.
He has been absolutely impressive since his debut.
You know what? A lot of
Crondo says, peasants! Woozy, how dare you lurk? That is ghastly, sir. You have nothing better to do right now. You get your ass back here and watch the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Be part of the late night place to be. Watching the very best wrestling promotion on the planet today. The very best in wrestling excellence, bar none, period. Woozy. He's probably going to the refrigerator. He's got a box of chicken nuggets with some sweet and sour dip ready to rock and roll. That is ghastly, Woozy.
Especially since he ain't sharing with us.
Right? Oh, that's right. We should you all should have hit him with silly Woozies. That's exactly what you should have done. Haha, Froggy, take that. Nice try. Glenola Band Life.
No, the stupid chat moved right as I was clicking on to remove the timeout on Froggy, so it went to.
So it went to a band. Whoopsie.
Sorry, Life is great.
Look, you made Life cry. Poor girl.
I hate that.
How dare you pick on Life like that? The Blueprint Tyler Bronco.
Well, I am the traitorous, treacherous bastard of the Archerverse, so.
Traitorous, treacherous bastard. Tyler Bronco has been the Grand Prix champion. He has been the Submission Wrestling champion. Huge opportunity for him tonight as well. Was shot at the Pure Wrestling Championship. Man, oh man, what a night this has been. The second annual Halloween Havoc, absolutely smoking hot. We are on fire tonight. Archer vice versa appreciate him club. Well, vice versa, that means backwards, which means you're not appreciating me all, and I appreciate that. Now, those are the vibes, Crondell. Thank you very much. Life says, I have done no harm tonight. I tried to save Archer on Bastard. And yet Glenola banned you. I'm sorry, Life. I mean, I can't control the monster in the great Glenola. He's like Jekyll and Hyde, you know? Crondo says, oh, my bad. You done fucked up, Crondo. Somebody ban Crondo. Where's Woozy? Can we AKO Crondo at least? Actually, no, we can't. He's a VIP now. Who the fuck made Crondo a VIP? Ban them. Glenola has finally banned the broadcaster. Even Bromer could not do it. Putting himself on a pedestal, he is there. We need to have a ban everybody reward. And I would just keep, you know, redeeming that myself. I will not reveal that was Punisher who made me VIP to protect him. Thank you, Archer. Thank you, Glenola. Ghastly. The behavior and the antics tonight are absolutely disgusting. Number 182. Thank you, Archer. Thank you, Archer. Thank you, Archer. Is now on the list. Thank you, Glenola. How dare you cause villainy while having a treatment?
Oh, I'm just eating.
Chrono says, can we ban... Thank you, Archer. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah,
Chrono says, I asked for that, man.
Cheese and crackers.
Thank you, Chrono. Those are the vibes, my friend. Keep it up. That's why you are now VIP. Life is Grace says, Kyle is just letting everyone else do the work right now. Smart man. You know? He does have something going there, doesn't he? The way of least resistance. That's the way to go. Especially considering this is a single fall match. You know, you watch everybody beat each other up for a little while, sneak up from behind, take one of them out, and either submit them or pin them. That's likely exactly what Life is, well, not Life, but what Kyle Riley is thinking. Damn, it is pandemonium in there. Yo, 450. No, that was a 630 senton, but landed right on the knees of Tyler Bronco. Bronco with a sit-down pile driver. Busted open Kyle Riley. And look at this. Tony Stone and Austin Furious double teaming Tenacious B. Wow, Superman punch or a flying forearm, not sure which, but he flew across and took Furious right off his feet. Right after helping him with Tenacious B. Tenacious B taking Tony Stone for a ride. Oh, look at this. Oh, he powerbombed him to the outside. That was vicious. Bronco got outcast in the fireman's carry position here. Prince the Outcast with some elbows on the side of the head though, and Bronco quickly lets go. And Outcast goes right after Austin Furious. Kyle Riley goes right after Bronco. And man, oh man. Kyle O'Reilly really wants this match, you can tell. He wants to wrap that Pure Wrestling Championship around his waist. And he would probably feel quite vindicated after losing his Pure Submission Wrestling Championship to pick up another Pure Wrestling title. And Kyle O'Reilly's been a champion in the Pure division 3 times. A formidable champion. Oh, a vicious DDT to Bronco. Austin Fury still getting back to his feet outside the ring. Double knees to the face. But Bronco kicks out. Prince the Outcast taking it to Tenacious B outside the ring. Tony Stone and Fury is going at it again. Wow, look at that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new Pure Wrestling Champion from Team Life is Great, Psychosis. Kyle O'Reilly, now your new Pure Wrestling Champion. Wow.
Congratulations, Team Life is Great.
No kidding. Awesome. Congratulations, Psychosis, Kyle O'Reilly. All right, I'll issue the payout for that.
5-1.
All right, boss, what's that put you at? Did you choose Riley?
Yep. No,
Wow.
First, no. Yeah, I changed it up because first I picked Bronco. Then I changed it to Psychosis.
Changed it at the last moment.
So I'm at 6.
All right. Next match of the evening. This is for the Archivers World Unified Television Championship. And look at this villainy. Dexy Kruger versus the phenomenal Joe Lincoln. Now, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, only the Wolfpack, and specifically speaking, of course, only Poindexter. I mean, he has an entire tickle trunk full of costume. He literally has turned the Archivers into the largest cosplay epicenter in the world. Dexy Kruger versus the phenomenal Joe Lincoln. That is crazy, but who do you guys got winning this matchup?
Well,
I'll get the betting lines open here in a second.
I gotta go with Dexy Kruger.
You're going with Dexy Kruger? All right, well, let's see here. Joe Link, who you going with, buddy? Are you siding with your client, or are you going to go with the Dream Warrior, Dexy Kruger? All right. There we go. 5 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open. And it is showtime and go time for the Archivers World Television Championship. Dexy Kruger versus Joe Lincoln. Let's go. Punisher says my eyes hurt seeing this. Dexy had a gimmick, but Archer picked. How dare you blame me for the Dex? It is not my fault that Poindexter has all these different personalities. How dare you? I'm not even going to finish reading that. Dexy Kruger making his way to the ring. Let's go. He's, of course, himself a former Archivers World Television Champion. And he and Joe Lincoln are no strangers to one another. Let's go, Dexy Kruger. Froggy says, if you die in the dream. Joe Link says, Lincoln gonna win. Joke time from Archer. All right, let's see. Joke time.
And Corey, I can tell you these superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween. Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these superstars care about a silly holiday like Halloween? The only thing they care about is winning a match.
All right. What kind of dog does a magician have?
A blind dog.
What? A blind dog. A magician has a fucking blind dog, that boss says. That's the best you came up with, was a blind dog? What kind of dog does a magician have, ladies and gentlemen? And Boss Apollo says, a blind dog. Joke time on Boss Apollo next. Soul Ember says dog face. Okay, Dex, that's fucking creepy, Life says. It is fucking creepy. Dexy Kruger. Look at the shine on that title. Good God. Blinding.
Yeah.
Joe Lincoln, a multiple-time television champion, a formidable champion and competitor in general, from Team Joe Link, putting his title on the line against a member of the Wolfpack in Dexy Kruger, the Portal Dream Warrior, Professor of Dreams.
And I don't know about the dog.
Snoop Dogg, Crondo says. Nope. Magicians, it's actually a very rare breed, and it is called a Labracadabrador. That was fucking awesome. Admit it, you loved it. Come on, give it to me. You liked it.
Good.
It was so bad. It was beautiful, baby. Hey, wait a minute. Is Dexy allowed to use those claws? That is ghastly. I don't know if I agree with that. What is he going to do with those things? Hopefully he doesn't fish hook anybody. The Phenom, Joe Lincoln. Let's go.
All right. So
When they finish the first clock, what time? Hold on. When they finish the first clock, what time I knew it? What time it was?
I don't know. Glenola?
nope.
Joe Link. Crondo said, "Go fuck yourself." Come on, Crondo, you loved that joke. He's going Edward Scissorhands on him.
What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
A skeleton's favorite snack?
Mm-hmm.
Milk bones? I mean, if it's a dog skeleton, of course.
I'm pretty sure. What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
A skeleton's favorite snack, ladies and gentlemen. What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
I don't know.
Spare ribs.
Spare ribs! Nice. Yeah. That's hilarious. I actually like that one.
That's her, Granola.
Well, how does a rock pee?
How does a rock pee? That is a great one. I don't know. How does a rock pee? What do you think, boss?
Rock flat?
Rock flash? What kind of dog does a magician have? A blind dog. How does a rock pee? A flash rock. Go, boss, go!
He Dwayne's his Johnson.
Wow. Really? That's crazy. I mean, that's actually, you know, at least it correlates to our show. Like, oh, look at this Dexy Kruger going for a triple German here, I think. Yes, sir. Right now, he is Joe Lincoln's worst nightmare. Joe Lincoln's having a bad dream right now, guys.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Did you have a list, boss?
Oh, yeah, I got, yep. My list I had was... My list I had was 10 worst times WWE dropped the ball during the Attitude Era.
Well, that should be interesting because there's quite a few times that actually did happen. So, I mean, there could be quite the compilation.
All right, number 10 was the higher power.
The higher power, yeah. That could have been so much better.
Yeah, it could. One of the most confusing storylines of the Attitude Era was also one of the biggest. There was a mystery as who was pulling the strings to the Undertaker and the ministry to do hilarious acts like kissing up a station with me.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? He's taking this to the
Number 9 is Arnold Hart after the screw job.
Oh no. Oh yes. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Arnold Hart was one of the biggest wrestlers to ever set for WWE. Although his shine may come.
Damn. These guys are taking it to each other.
He is.
Not funny, Crondo.
Number 8 on the list is DX. DX versus NWO.
For this next stretch. He slides back into the ring.
There was a brief time when almost every man.
Did you guys see Life's Great's joke?
What he say on his joke?
Why don't monsters eat ghosts? Because they taste like sheet. That's funny. That is ghastly, Crondo.
Yeah. I'll mock Archer, but comparing him to BM Punk, come on, that's over the top.
That is. How dare you, Crondo? Make you a VIP and you try to correlate BM Punk and Elijah Archer. That is ghastly. 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 Dexy Kruger setting Joe Lincoln up for the ride here. Look at this. Spinning. Wow. Spinning lift up and sit down powerbomb. On the unforgiving floor, not to mention.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
If a man's deaf, can he still go to a court hearing?
That's evil. That is evil.
It was still pretty good, though.
It is. It is definitely good.
He said, if a man's deaf, can he do
Whoa! Nice counter by Dexy Kruger right there. Champion having some troubles with Dexy Kruger here tonight. Oh! Nice takedown. Locks in that Fujiwara armbar. That armbar takedown was right on top of that steel chair, too. Little insult to injury. Oh, look at this. Crossface applied. He's got those claws right in the face. Look at that. The referee doesn't see it. Referee. Oh, he tapped him out. No, he fish hooked him. Fish hooked him with the claws. Wow. Referee didn't see it. Dexy Kruger was using those claws. I don't know. I got all bullshit on that one, guys. I think it was a little bit of... I mean, look at the referee. Look, Lincoln's trying to tell him. The referee said, I didn't see it. Dexy Kruger, the new Archerverse World Unified Television Champion. And look at the look of rage on the phenomenal Joe Lincoln's face. He knows he was just screwed by Dexy Kruger. And that damn fish hook claw. One was in his mouth, one was in his eye socket.
Crondo, you never put anything past Poindexter. I mean, he
lose to Mr. Spaghetti Arms.
How bigger than he is.
Mr. Spaghetti Arms. Love it. All right, so I'll issue the payout for that. All right, next match of the night, though. WCW Women's World Championship is on the line, and these two are no strangers to one another. They've been feuding for the past several weeks. They are ready to take each other's heads off. It is Sinister Fiend, a.k.a. the Sheep Fiend, taking on Angel Terror from Team Leo the King. The three faces of fear putting their title on the line. Who do you guys think is walking out with the gold? But first, I'm going to issue the payout. Dexy Kruger was your victor, and there we go. And I'm opening the betting line right now.
As if there was ever any doubt in my mind that Poindexter's going to win that one.
All right, so who walks in with the gold? She-Fiend or Angel Terror, the three faces of fear?
I'm going with Angel Terror on this one.
You're going with Angel Terror on this one? I got to tell you, that was a pretty cinematic and dramatic entrance that Dexy Kruger had there, so it kind of made it worth it that he actually won that match. I mean, it took him an hour and a half to get out there.
Ann Woods has gone on to free agency, so members that she sought an opportunity elsewhere.
Yep, she is off to where she believes is greener pastures. I'm sure she'll be back one day once she realizes that we are still the very best in professional wrestling. But for now, enjoying her career doing God knows what. You never know. It is the Crack and Skulls family. You know, Damien and Little Joy Nightmare, of course, still here. But here we go. Betting lines are open. Make your bets. Take a stand. Choose a side. Is it going to be She-Fiend or Angel Terror, the three faces of fear from Team Leo the King? Team Alyssa Jordan versus Team Leo the King. WCW Women's World Championship on the line. Let's go.
Leo King said, if a man is blind, can he still relate it to eyewitness?
Sorry, say again?
He said if a man is blind, can he still relate it as an eyewitness?
Well, that's almost like the court hearing thing with the deaf man.
Yeah.
It would have been funnier before Glenola's joke.
Yep.
No
That
offense.
wasn't mine.
It wasn't
That
yours?
was,
I love Leo King's.
no,
Both
that
of them
was,
did.
I think it was Leo King or Life is Great did that one.
Well, alrighty then. Whoever had the joke. That joke came first, and therefore the new joke not as amusing because of the previous or predecessor, however you want to look at it. All right, so back to you, boss, and your list.
All right, I'm gonna make that real quick. All right, my list. Okay.
I think you have told the one about the blonde and the lawyer.
Huh?
Which one was it?
Leslie was wondering if she told the one about the blonde and the lawyer.
Trying to recall. Did she tell that one?
Not that I recall.
I mean, just tell us anyways. Okay, tell us again. Or for the first time, however you want to look at it. Depends on your perception. Ours, of course, first time hearing it.
Number 9, listen, January X versus NWO. That was a brief time when almost every member of NWO and January X was wrestling at the WWE simultaneous. The dream feud between the two factions could have actually happened, but for some reason the company never capitalized on it. I wish it would have happened.
And of course, quick thank you to everybody watching tonight for spending part of your Halloween.
It was one of the biggest opportunities to take advantage of WCW China and the WWE. And the company instead decided to add Shawn Michaels to the NWO instead of putting him against them. It was a rare moment to showcase that the heart of the entire Monday Night Wars didn't even happen.
Yeah, the issue is though the DX was not really a thing at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and they were still a ways away from the DX reunion. I think it would have been too soon to reunite DX, even though that would have been an awesome fight, you know.
Yeah,
DX
before
versus-
DX, it was the Click.
Yeah.
And the thing is, then you run into problems with like X-Pac.
Yep.
X-Pac was both.
It was.
Yeah, he wrestled for both of them. So
Number 7 on the list is Steve Austin hit by a car. Survivor Series 1999 is the best remembered for instance where Steve Austin was taken out of the main event by a car. It was later revealed that the person that drove that car was Rikishi behind the scenes. Stone Cold had to leave wrestling to deal with injuries, but there was a ton of better ways that he could have gone by the mystery man to hit Steve Austin.
Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
They could have went by. They could have did that line better, I think.
There's a lot of things that could have been done better in the Attitude. Like I've said 1,000 times, for me, the Attitude Era was. I mean, I enjoyed many aspects of it, but largely, in most people's perceptions, in my opinion, it's largely overrated. There were better periods of wrestling than the Attitude Era. I think the only reason people think it was so grand is because of it did have a large amount of stars all come out at the same time, and they are living legends, right? So, but you're talking about a handful of people. How many people were shoved into the corner, weren't given proper time and spotlight, didn't get opportunity, and weren't able to progress their careers at the time, and were all under contract?
I agree too. Yep, for real. Number 6 is Chris Jericho as the Undisputed Champion. I said Chris Jericho's greatest claim to fame in the Attitude Era was defeating The Rock and Stone Cold Austin the same night to earn the Undisputed Championship. Unfortunately for Jericho, he was truly booked as the champion and ran over was extremely bad. The moment itself isn't bad because fans were charting for a new talent, and that wasn't named, and that wasn't a name Austin, Rock, or Undertaker, but the company dropped the ball with Jericho. They should have booked him as a top star and continued to put him over. But they instead let Triple H quickly end Jericho title as champion. With very little to show for his time on top. Yeah, they could have had booked Jericho way better when he won the other three champions.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than
Yeah.
winning it when you
Well,
absolutely. You got your name in the history books.
I mean, honestly, fairly solid list so far, I think.
Number 5 on the list is the 1999 World Rumble. The WWE tried to mix things up in a big way by having a heel Mr. Man win the 99 World Rumble. Although it was supposed to add some shakes and obstacles to Steve Austin's journey back to the main event as WrestleMania, it ended up making the entire Rumble look like a joke.
Sure did. I was not a fan of that decision at all.
Even I wasn't either. Number 4 on the list is Austin versus Hulk Hogan. The only match in wrestling history to feature Steve Austin against Hulk Hogan happened in the WWE. It happened when the NWO arrived at the company. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hollywood Hall teamed up against The Rock and Steve Austin. Although the Icon vs. Icon match at WrestleMania is a classic, there are no two stars bigger than the history of the WWE than Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan. Both stars were on the main event roster during the final stage of Attitude Era, and the WWE never made this legendary match happen. It was a huge missed opportunity for fans that always want to see the dream match, but it was also a miss on the business. Austin versus Hogan, no build-up would have sold out a stadium in the 90s and early 2000s. They missed a lot of opportunities.
There's an interesting term. Match. Out of curiosity, what do you consider, whether it has happened or you'd like to see it happen, starting with Glenola, I guess, what do you consider a dream match?
Is it one that could possibly occur, or... Because one match I would love to have seen, they've already ruined it. It can't happen now. And that was Taker versus The Fiend, you know.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. I mean, at one point in time in history, also Sting versus Undertaker would have been somewhat entertaining.
Not just somewhat. It would have been great.
Yeah, I mean, I think no matter who books the match, Taker won that, but at least once. I wouldn't suggest they would have just one match. If that was to actually have taken place, they would have easily booked more than one match just for financial gain alone.
Oh yeah. Now, do you know, is Regal still in ring?
Don't know if Regal laces him up anymore or not. I don't. Other than the train, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, because I would love to have seen. I'd love to see, Papa Don versus William Regal. That would have been awesome. Just from the technical wrestling standpoint.
And they were both kind of that old school brutish.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tough as nails, both of them. Well, Papa Don's still wrestling, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he can tell a story. So, but going by active, that's hard now because I don't follow this newer stuff. And so many of the matches I would think of were done. I mean,
that's true.
But
Wing clipper submission locked in here on Sheafy. Look at that. This has been quite the match. Has been going back and forth. It's funny, we were talking about Angel Terror earlier not being able to take out Tia Stevens the way Ashley Shang starched Tia Stevens. Here she is having a war with She-Fiend. WCW Women's World Championship on the line. What a clinic they are putting on, too. I mean, the matches tonight have just been absolutely fire, each and every one of them.
I think the match I would like to see that never happened was Undertaker versus The Rock.
That would have been nice.
I think that it would get good. He would have. Another thing they messed up was when Sting came back. He signed that two-match contract with WWE. I thought one of their matches was going to be with Undertaker, but
yeah, me too. I mean, although I don't know if I actually thought that or just wanted that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match, and still the WCW Women's World Champion from Team Leona King. The three faces of fear, Angel Terror, still your champion.
Yeah, Crown, that would have been a nice match. Abyss versus Taker. You know what, though? I'm going to do one, DDP versus Papa Don. I think that would have been amazing.
You think?
I do.
DDP versus Papa Don?
Yeah. You know, because both of them are amazing storytellers in that ring. You know, DDP, of course.
Well, you do make a fine point there, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah, amazing. You know, but of course, it's ones that could have happened at one time.
yes.
But now it can't, because obviously DDP's not active in the ring anymore. But you know, you take the two of them at the height of their careers, that would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So the payout has been issued for the last match, and we are now on to the next match of the evening. This is for the Archivers World Tag Team Championship. And those that have been watching for the past 6 or 7 weeks have saw the terror that the Coalition Wrestle Wars has had over in YTD Academy. Tonight, been given opportunity over on the main roster. They're challenging one of the greatest factions and tag team championship team in wrestling history, the Hart Foundation, led by Team Christian Cool, the Iceman Christian Hart, and the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart, facing the one Elijah Archer, and of course the one KO show, Kevin Owens. The Coalition versus the Hart Foundation is next, but who do you guys think is walking out with the gold?
I'm going with the Hart Foundation. No, I'm going with the no.
Good God, are you okay?
I'm going with the Fart Foundation.
The Fart Foundation.
I want the coalition. I'm going with the coalition.
You go with the Coalition?
Yeah.
All right, betting lines are open. Whatever team you decide to actually finally put your Archerverse bucks where your mouth is on. Betting lines are open. It is showtime and go time, ladies and gentlemen. The Archivers World Tag Team Championship on the line. The Coalition versus the Hart Foundation. And guys, while you guys continue to have your conversation, I'm going to utilize my break time from Woozy, and I'm going to go grab myself a beverage. I'll be right back.
I want to say something about the number 3 was the evasion.
Okay, I won't be long.
Alright, yeah, so number 3 is the evasion. WCW evasion of WWE. They said the WCW evasion of WWE is often remembered as a huge flop. The truth is that wasn't enough star power for WCW to help the feud with the dream matches that everybody wanted. The WWE should have waited until they were able to bring the top tier talent from WCW before they even started the angles, because that idea had lost steam. They should have evaded. They should have avoided the invasion altogether, since it ended up being a huge letdown. which I agree. When the WCW, come on, Bruno, what do you think about that?
I don't know. It's the invasion was kind of interesting for a while, but I really don't know. I'll be honest, I got bored with it.
I did too because I got bored because when they said that, all right, when that whole thing took place, right, about WCW invasion, I thought Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, all these other stars I thought they all was gonna be a part of the invasion. All of them. That's what I thought. But they missed the opportunity because who would love to see Goldberg, Kevin Nash, and Sting versus Stone Cold, The Rock, and Undertaker. Those three matches right there would have been one of the biggest matches ever. But,
definitely.
Well, come on, think about it. You got Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Goldberg versus Undertaker, Stone Cold, and The Rock. And like that right there by itself would have been one of the biggest dream matches ever. And then you have Shawn Michaels and them versus they little WCW, man. They missed the ball without the tournament because they had no star power. The only star power they really had was Booker T. That's about it. And DDP somewhat.
Yeah,
DDP,
they screwed DDP in WWF, or WWE.
Yeah, they missed that whole situation. They missed I think that situation right there. They missed that whole thing. And they could have made them a lot of money. But they missed it.
Definite.
They would have did it right. If it was me, I would have waited to get Goldberg and Sting. At least Goldberg and Sting.
Thing is, at the time they didn't really want Goldberg.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Goldberg was actually too much. They just didn't like it. Goldberg was liked more than a lot of their big names in WWE.
I would have at least waited to the invasion. I would have hold that long until I could get star power. The WWE had a lot of star power, and those studies they really had no star power. They had mid-grade people. They had mid-grade people.
Oh, they had some pretty. WCW had some pretty good star power. It just I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
I don't know. I think where it was is I think they had star power. I think where it wanted the superstar everybody wanted. They wanted Sting, they wanted Goldberg, they wanted Nash, they wanted Hulk Hogan, they wanted Scott Hall, they wanted all these people, but they wanted Billy Kidman, but they just didn't. I don't know what happened to that ball. I don't know what happened to the whole situation.
He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition.
Number 2 is the 2-man power trip. It's pairing two of the biggest names in WWE, which was a huge opportunity for Triple H and Steve Austin. The pair ended up holding every main title in the company and could have barely taken over the entire company if they wanted to. Instead, the 2-man power trip ended up being quickly forgotten team up. Yes, injuries played a role in their demise. They weren't going nowhere even when the two were healthy. WWE did the unthinkable. They managed to make Triple H and Steve Austin not have a single major story as a tag team. Which I agree. That right there, they missed a big opportunity for Triple H. One of the greatest, I'd say one of the greatest team ups ever.
Well,
Triple Austin. Like there was a powerhouse here. But no, they missed the opportunity on that one.
Returned. How are my boys doing? Ooh, right now Bret Hart's taking advantage of Kevin Owens. I don't like that. Ooh, nice reversal by Owens. What's going on?
Archer's back. There's some of you who may not know the origin of that whole the Fart Foundation. Archer was having a really off night one night and referred to him as the Fart Foundation and Bret the Wet Man Fart.
Bret the Wet Man Fart. I mean, of course, I only said that after I already had the blunder of the Fart Foundation, so.
A couple of times.
God. The Fart Foundation.
It wasn't just a one-time thing that night.
Yeah. That was a little crazy. I remember that.
Often I just make fun of him about the Fart Foundation.
The Fart Foundation. Bret the Wet Man Fart. And the skid mark.
Yeah.
Christian Fart. All right. Bret Hart not really sure what to do with Archer here. Nice German suplex. Oh, just about took his head right off with that one. Archer still stalking him. Where'd the Iceman go? Did he get laid out? Wow, nice reversal by Bret the Hitman Hart. There's the Iceman right there. He wasn't even doing anything. I mean, Bret Hart barely kicked out of that. Didn't even try to help his Uncle Bret. How rude. Anyway, did Boss come back? I guess not.
He was here. I don't know.
He must have stepped away for a moment.
May have, yeah.
Archer just barely kicked out there. Sharpshooter being applied here. Archer's in trouble. He's on the wrong side of the ring.
Yeah, outside of it.
Yeah, that too. Oh, look at this. He reversed it. He's reversing it. I know Boss was getting to number 3 on his list, wasn't he? Or something like that?
Something like that. I think he may have been on number 2.
I thought I remember him saying something about number 3. Man, nobody is coming close to those numbers. That is crazy. After all the times we've had winners on the jackpot, nobody coming close in the last couple shows at all. Oh, Archer sending the Iceman for a ride. Oh, he's going to send him over the top rope for a ride. There he goes. Air Iceman all the way down, crash landing on the unforgiving floor. And here comes Kevin Owens.
Cold.
That was. It was cold to do that to the Iceman. Ooh, the Iceman with a little ruthless aggression there. Owens kicks out. Oh, Owens out the back door. Wow, double foot stomp from a standstill. Deflates the lungs of the Iceman. Or not. Apparently still has some oxygen left in those lungs. Look at this. Inverted power slam. Savage. Oh, he stunned him. He got him with a stunner. Oh. Christian Hart barely kicked out there. Archer going upstairs, taking a risk here. Oh, he nailed it. Big flying elbow drop from the top turnbuckle. But the Iceman kicks out again. Archer tagging back in the KO show. Woo, vicious DDT. Tried to make his head a permanent part of that canvas there, Glenola. And how awesome, by the way, was it to see... Whoa, that is it. That is all. Kevin Owens with the 3 on the Iceman Christian Hart. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and new Archerverse World Tag Team Champions. The one Elijah Archer and the KO show Kevin Owens, the Coalition. Chrono says Bret Hart is unbeatable. He has the power of God and anime on his side. Well, that's why Christian Hart lost, you see. You're not wrong though, there, Chrono. That is why Christian Hart lost the match, not Bret the Hitman Hart. See how that worked? See how that worked? Archer. His name is Archer, not fucking Arthur. What is wrong with you? All right. Well, 71% bet on the Coalition anyways. So I guess no surprise there. No Hart Foundation fans tonight. All right. So the Coalition are your new tag team champions. And on to our next match of the evening. And this is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Extreme Rules tag team matchup between the Wolfpack, War the Machine, and Carino, Sinister Farmer from Team Cornell Show. And they are taking on the Public Enemy, former multiple-time champions, even YTD Academy champions, Demon Razor from Team Boss Apollo, and of course Eddie D. Terror from Team Leo the King. They are the Public Enemy, and they are looking to dethrone the Wolfpack. Who do you guys think walks out with the gold? Will the Wolfpack dance back into the ring? Well, I don't think they're probably not going to be dancing. But do you think they will leave the ring with the tag team straps, or will the Public Enemy dethrone the Wolfpack? I know what Glenola's choice is. I don't even have to ask, so I will not. I'm guessing, Glenola, of course, you're not going to bet for the Public Enemy.
Why would anybody do that?
Well, you know, I mean, there is one of us that would. I, of course, putting my money on War the Machine and Carino Sinister Farmer. Those are savage beasts of men, and plus, if they find out that we did not bet for them, it might be us they eat. So, I will bet on the Wolfpack. And Boss is still not back with us. So, here we go. Betting lines are open. It is showtime and go time for the WCW World Tag Team Championship Extreme Rules action. Let's go.
Actually, a couple people voting for the Public Enemy.
Are they? How dare they? DC says, I have to leave before school. Well, congratulations to the championship team at Distinct Cone. The Viking Rose Brewer with a huge win tonight.
Well, have a great day, Cone.
The Public Enemy making their way to the ring. Demon Razor and Eddie D. Terror. Chrono says, what is a dream match for you, Archer? Well, honestly, I would love to have seen an Iron Man match between Bret the Hitman Hart and the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Ooh, that would have been good.
That would be at least one dream match I would love to have seen. Because they would have put on a technical clinic. I also would have liked to have seen a good program between Hart and Ricky Steamboat, Mr. Perfect, Ravishing Rick Rude. I mean, there's a few. Just with Bret the Hitman Hart I can think of, to be fair. And then there's others, of course. But, yeah, I think one of them off the top of my head, though, definitely Bret Hart versus Ric Flair Iron Man matchup. Maybe submission only Iron Man matchup. The sharpshooter versus the figure four. Fuck yeah.
The only thing is, you know, as far as I'm aware, he never actually won the figure four.
No, he didn't. Not until his very last match. But in a stipulation like, well, then they might have put Bret Hart over. But I'm just saying, it would have been cool to see, you know, sharpshooter versus the figure four, the Nature Boy versus the Hitman. Fuck, that would have been great.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from that match. I think it'd be awesome.
Public Enemy whooped their ass yesterday. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, no. Crondo taking a shot at the Great Glenola. Oh, are you related to Christian Cool? I love it.
Well, since it looks like Boss is going to be away for a few, I'll go ahead and fire up my next list real quick.
Oh, shit. You got a list? Yeah. Well, I don't even know why I said that. I should probably ban myself right now.
Top 10 Halloween Havoc matches in history, according to CageMatch.net.
Really? I like it.
This is on the Sportster.com, dated October 25th, 2021, so last year. And written by Danny Jojovic, DJELJOSEVIC.
Nice. All right, we'll go with that. We will go with that.
Alrighty. So, number 10 on this list. Lord Steven Regal versus Davey Boy Smith. WCW Halloween Havoc.
Oh, Boss has returned. Right on cue.
And Renato, I dare you talk about who would bet for Puzzle Inc. I heard what you said.
Hey, Crondo stuck up for you, Boss, because he said, Crondo says, Public Enemies whooped their asses yesterday, and that's all I got to say about that. Opens a can of beer.
Just the match I've been asking for 2 years.
Crondo says, Archer, can we do my list next? Crondo, do you have a list, Crondo?
But, Boss, that's pretty good considering War's only been here for 2 months.
I know. Yeah, I just it'd be good. He said, well, I know he wanted to fight, but it wasn't war.
Oh, boy.
And we do lose, we better put up a fight. You better end in your 9 seconds.
Carino Sinister Farmer from Team Cornhusk Show. One of the most feared men in the business, if not the most feared man in the business. Recruited by War of the Machine and the Wolfman Alan Sever, now part of the Wolfpack. And man, are they on a tear. Although Crondo does make a fine point that they did, lose to the Public Enemy yesterday. But that was then. This is now. This is the big dance.
Well, if we do
this
the war,
is the second annual Halloween Havoc stream preview.
If we do lose tonight, the war is far from over.
The arena looks fantastic, doesn't it? I love the face at the top of the ramp there. It took me a while to get that right, by the way. I mean, it is hard to find good help.
You took me a while to get that, by the way.
Oh, and boss, go ahead and finish your list up.
Yes, because Glenola has another one ready to rock. He was just about to spill the beans, and poof, out of the darkness came Boss Apollo.
Alright, oh yeah, what's your... my mom called me to make my list up.
Crondo says the Wolfpack deserved to lose for the second long ass entrance.
Alright, oh yeah, Archie, so what do you think about the evasion? What are your thoughts about that? It was number 3 on my list.
Oh, right, okay. So we were at number 3.
Yeah, the WCW evasion. Basically they said that it could have been way better than what they did because it wasn't enough. WCW didn't have enough superpower to compete with WWE.
Welcome back, Woozy.
Welcome back, Woozy. One of the other co-hosts with the most here at the Archiverse TV. For those that don't know, but if you don't know, how dare you? Tell them, Woozy, how dare they if they don't know the great One Woozy TV? Tell them.
Yeah, that backstabber.
Look at Crondo automatically attacking Woozy with a silly Woozy.
Woozy, the great Woozy.
Soul Ember says, yo, G-Man, I have your list from the 90s.
Ooh, we'll add that to the collection. That actually looks like a pretty good list.
Nice. Now I'm intrigued.
Here we go. Time was magic time.
Woozy says, I'll ban all of you if you don't know me. Whoa.
Who's that archer?
Demon Razor with a Superman punch right off the hop to Carino Farmer. That was crazy. Look at this. They are all over the Wolfpack already. What is even happening right now? Oh, War of the Machine. Eddie D. Terror turned his back on War of the Machine. Now that is crazy. I mean, I don't know, but that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, we'll have a long talk after this match.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, even if they manage to pull this off, I mean, he needs to have a talk about that. You don't turn your back on a dude like that.
No, you don't turn your back on War. That's suicidal.
It is. And now the Wolfpack in control as a result.
God damn it.
I don't think God's going to damn it. I think he's just going to let everything take place as it's going to take place, and the winner, well...
Man, they're getting chopped like rag dolls.
I mean, Demon Razor is legitimately trying hard to turn things around here, but War of the Machine posing a very big problem for Eddie D. Terror at the moment. I got to tell you. I got to tell you. Soul Ember says, you know, Woozy, you know me, you ban me, I'll just jump onto the broadcast. Who is this Woozy guy, Crondo says?
That's all I'm trying to figure out. Who is this Woozy? I'm not familiar with this Woozy.
Glenola is not. Woozy. Glenola claims he is not familiar with One Woozy TV. I mean, One Woozy TV has that client, Youngblood Graves.
Youngblood Graves.
Part of the Coalition Starcade.
Oh, the B team of the F team.
Woozy. He's eating you up, Woozy. What's your response, Woozy? Leo the King says, who is Foozy? Fasuzi. Fasuzi. You're even getting some new nicknames tonight, Woozy. Fasuzi is one of them, apparently. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, look at this. That's a Cobra clutch. Ooh. He's got that locked in tight. Ooh, Glenola gets the ban. Glenola out for the match, Boss Apollo.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess that gives you time to finish up your list.
Alright. Number 2 on my list was a 2-man power trip. It said putting two of the biggest names in WWE with each other was a huge opportunity for Triple H and Steve Austin. The pair ended up holding every main title at the company after having Beverly take over the entire company if wanted. Instead, the 2 main power trip ended up being quickly forgotten team up. Yes, injuries played a role in their demise, but they weren't going nowhere even when the 2 were healthy. WWE did the unthinkable. They managed to make Triple H the Austin and not have a single major story as a tag team.
For those that don't know, does it tell anybody who the 2-man power trip was?
Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Indeed. I mean, everybody knew that would be short-lived, but imagine if they had kept that team together and tried to push that for a while. I mean, that would have been phenomenal. But yeah, everybody knew that there was no way that the 2-man power trip was gonna, first of all, coexist for very long together, much less stay a team. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, everybody knew that. And number 1 was Rey Mysterio missed the Attitude Era. It said, despite many of the top talent from WCW jumping ship before the end of the Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio was somehow one of the rosters that WWE didn't bring in early on. Rey missed the entire Attitude Era. Although he did go on to have a career that would never be equal, he would have been a huge player in the era. Mysterio would have been the main card, performing against like Robin Dale, Jeff Hardy, or Hart. His wrestling style would have been a huge joke to the company. Ray also would have been one of the few luchadors in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rey Mysterio is easily one of the greatest luchadors of all time, and it's crazy. He's still growing. I mean, he's still going pretty strong. I mean, he's getting up there in age, and he's been doing this since we just said this not long ago. I want to say he was 15 when he started wrestling.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe you could fact check that quickly.
I see it. I'll check right now.
Wow, just like that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and still the WCW World Tag Team Champions from Team Glenola and Team Cornhusk Show, Carino, Sinister Farmer, War the Machine. They are the Wolfpack, and they are your tag team champions, reigning and defending. All right, I'll issue the payout for that.
Yeah, that was a good match. I'm not going to take anything away from that. But
well, I got to tell you, Crondo makes a very good point, though. They lost to the Public Enemy. Now defeat the Public Enemy. They are 1-1.
Yep.
They are 1-1.
1-1.
See the ref?
I did. He got the hell out of Dodge. Gave him the belt and fucked off. I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, I would. Why is Farmer's arm glowing? What the hell is with that? Whoa! Jesus Christ. Is that necessary? Hey, yo, it's a trash can shoot. Where is Mr. T? He would be absolutely elated.
Wait a minute, I didn't. Trash can! Yes!
I know. We need to have.
Trash can!
I know. Somebody should clip that. Episode 402, the second annual Halloween Havoc, and the trash cans make an appearance, baby. Yeah. Guest appearance are always good. You gotta love it. All right, so I issued the payout for the last match.
And for those of you that aren't aware, in Archiverse 1.0, for whatever reason, there was a cameraman that was obsessed with trash cans.
Oh my God, yes, it was ghastly.
Arthur, he was 14.
He was 14. Holy shit! I thought he was 15. All right, well that's even better. I mean, that means he's been wrestling for well over 30 years. You know, at his young age. Because I don't even think he's 40 yet, is he?
I think he is. Let's see. We'll check right now.
Well, I guess he'd be 46, 47, I think. Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean,
But that's still pretty young. And considering the amount of abuse that has gone on with his body from the way his style of wrestling, a cross between luchador and strong style, is phenomenal. Like, he's a goat. He is a goat.
He's 47. He was born December 11, 1974.
1974. All right, next match of the night. This is for the Archiverse Women's Wrestling Championship. Cheryl O'Grady from Team Queen Cheyenne taking on Team Dogface own Claire Lay. Putting her title on the line against Cheryl O'Grady. Who do you guys got winning this one? Who walks out with the gold?
I am going with. I'm going with Claire.
You're going with Claire Lay?
Yep. That's what I'm going with. Claire Lay.
Or Claire Lee. Yep. Clearly, she is the champion.
Clearly.
Clearly. And clearly, she is going to face Cheryl O'Grady next. And the betting lines are now officially open. You got 5 minutes to make your bets. And it is showtime and go time. Cheryl O'Grady, Claire Lay, Archiver's Women's Wrestling Championship on the line. Let's go. And by the way, Glenola, who do you got with this one? You got Team Dogface or Team Queon? Team Queon. I just renamed her entire team. Team Queen Cheyenne. Team Queon. I don't know who that is, but apparently they are in charge of Cheryl O'Grady and her career. Who do you got, boss? Because Glenola didn't have an answer.
I'm going with Claire Lay.
You're clearly going with Claire Lay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm going to go with Team Dogface on that.
You're going with Claire Lay as well?
Soul Embers, that list I'm going to do Wednesday night.
Who is your daddy like Dom Dom is your pappy, Eddie?
I can return and mention senses.
All right, here we go.
I did clip it, Archer. The return
You did?
of the trash cam.
Nice. Gotta have it.
I know it is. That list I'm going to do Wednesday night. I have another list for tonight that's for Halloween Havoc. So.
Excellent. Was your list done, boss? Boss, who's your daddy? Tell us. Say, Archer, you're my daddy. Oh, I hear a bag of let me guess. It is pretzels.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, wait. It's not pretzels. It is Bits and Bites.
Nope.
Of course it's not Bits and Bites. It's not Bits and Bites. It's Triscuits.
Nope.
Ritz crackers.
Nope.
Peanuts.
Nope.
Condom wrapper. You're feeling a little lonely right now. I mean, good God, what is it, man?
Luden's cough drop.
Yeah, I was way off. Technically closer with the condom suggestion. At least it's from the same vicinity of the store.
And introducing the champion
From wherever the hell she wants. The women's. The Archerverse women's, you bastard. How dare he not announce that championship correctly? The most prestigious women's championship in the world. Vinny K does argue that, but we like to shit on Vinny K any chance we get anyway. If you ask me, he's going to lose power anyways. He is locked in a heated rivalry with the Wolfpack, which I feel like if he's not careful, he's going to lose that deal. I mean, it's not looking good for Team Vinny K over there, I'll tell you that. The Wolfpack is pretty much taking over the whole show. They've even got, I mean, you watch Next Starrcade. Next Starrcade, take a look at the barricade. The Wolfpack actually have their logo on the barricade. And, of course, they've been touting Wolfpack Championship Wrestling in replace of World Championship Wrestling, of course. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they're planning and plotting right under Vinny K's nose. I mean, Vinny K's been tossing everybody under the sun at the Wolfpack, but it is not working out well for them. Claire Lay with a huge layer. Look at this. Holy crap. Yo! She flew. She can fly. She's like Superwoman. Did you see that? Good God. Cheryl O'Grady scoops her up, though. Look at this. Oh! A face buster. Right on the unforgiving floor. That is vicious. Crondo says, Archer, you're my daddy. That's right. Tell it like it is, baby. Soul says Vinny K could suck up to weapons. Well, he might need weapons if he keeps going the way he's going, because it's not working out well. I mean, if you've been paying attention at all, YTD Academy, Starrcade, I mean, the Wolfpack is eating up Vinny K's boys. Both men's and women's division. Much to his dismay. Now pay for child support. God damn. Crondo wants the whole enchilada. Kay could eat it too. Bigger piece of the pie. How dare you, Crondo? All right, so anyways, Boss. Still not back. Okay, so Glenola, do we just move on to your list? They are both gone. It's quite the predicament we have here.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. How dare you? Oh, Boss is MIA again, so I say...
Yeah. We'll go ahead and get that here.
I think so.
Once again, this is 10 Halloween Havoc matches in top 10 Halloween Havoc matches in history, according to CageMatch.net.
Ooh, nice. Top 10 Halloween Havoc matches. I love it.
Yeah. Number 10 was Lord Steven Regal versus Davey Boy Smith. WCW Halloween Havoc, 10/24/93.
October 24th of 1993.
Yep. It feels like a forgotten fact that Davey Boy Smith was signed to WCW in the early 90s, likely because it was incredibly brief and ended with an abrupt release from the company.
Yeah.
But his best match during this short run was against fellow Englishman Lord Steven Regal for the WCW TV title.
Just a quick interrupt. It is 1-0 for Cheryl O'Grady over the champion. Wow. Holy shit, she just powerbombed her against the post. Wow, ruthless aggression coming out of Cheryl O'Grady.
And have a great night, Krondos.
Yeah, Carlos, have a great evening. Appreciate you being here as always. Got to sleep. It's almost 2 in the morning. How dare you? Fine. It's fine, Crondo. Leave us all by ourselves. All by ourselves.
But it says this is President.
Wow, 2-0. Holy fuckballs! What is even happening right now? 2-0 for Cheryl O'Grady already.
Wow.
I leave you to your doom, he says.
But this present bout would end in a time limit draw, and thus Regal retaining the belt.
3-0. 3-0. What is happening right now? Claire Lay getting destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Attempted to make a comeback here now, but...
So, number 9 on this list, Steiner Brothers versus the Nasty Boys.
Ooh, I remember that one.
October 27th of 1990.
Yeah, I remember that match.
Yeah. It was, of course, the Steiner Brothers, especially at that time frame, they were untouchable.
Oh yeah, they were. I wish they would have put the tag team back together later on, because, I mean, let's be honest, we all enjoyed certain aspects of Big Papa Pump's run, but it got dry after a while, and what's one thing that could have rejuvenated it would be to put the Steiner brothers back together and have a good run together and kind of get that fan base back and then move on from there. He never really did that. He just kind of he expected change without change, you know what I mean? It was weird. Yeah. Big Papa Pump's career.
Well, they did try it in TNA.
Did, yeah, but I mean, not correctly. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. They dropped the ball with it.
That was he got injured.
He did,
when he
but
got kicked in the throat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, 3-1 now. Claire Lay finally picks up a fall with 3.5 minutes left of this bout. And look at this, rolls right in to a dragon sleeper here. Locked in tight, but Cheryl O'Grady fighting it off, though. But yeah, that was because of the reckless, I mean, it was a reckless behavior over there, just like it is in AEW. You know, a lot of people were getting hurt at that time frame, so Rick Steiner, of course, just happened to be the one that...
it was Scott.
Was it Scott? I thought it was Rick that was injured.
Yeah, no, it was Scott the guy.
3-2 now.
Yeah, they rushed in and have immediate surgery because they weren't sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Mistaken, though, Rick Steiner ended up getting injured as well.
Did he? I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
I just remember with Scott, because they really weren't sure he was going to make it.
Yeah, no, they weren't, yeah. And welcome to the broadcast, the mayor of Coolville, captain of the Cool Kids, the leader of the Coolverse, Santa Coolaws in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Cool is here.
Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, dude?
I'm doing all right. I just figured I'd stop in at least for a few minutes before my Sunday night stream.
Nice.
My
It's been a
neck's
great
actually
night.
Feeling better. I had some.
Is it good?
I had some nerve pain yesterday, which is why I was like off the grid completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
I didn't want to deal with anybody.
Any particular reason why, or?
Probably leaned on it wrong, slept on it wrong.
Yeah.
You never know. Happens like once a year.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That sucks either way.
Yes, it
Glad you're
usually
feeling
does.
better, cool.
Wow, I think it is 3-3 now.
How's the show? How are we
It's
doing
been
here?
fantastic. I mean, things are winding down a little bit, but I mean, it's been a great night. There's been a lot of people here in and out all night. I mean, at one point we had more than 30 people, I think, in the house.
Because of Glenola.
It's
That's
all
why.
because of Glenola and, of course, Boss Apollo and his, his answers to questions tonight were phenomenal. I mean, cool. For instance, now Boss Apollo wakes up. So, cool. If I ask you, what type of a dog does a magician have? What might be your first, even if you didn't know the answer, what thought might come to your mind right away?
A poodle.
A poodle. So, okay, so that makes sense, right? A lot of them had poodles. They put the little stupid hats on the little bastards. But you know what Boss Apollo suggests?
What?
You know what Boss Apollo suggests? He says, I think that magicians have a blind dog. He has a blind dog. That's crazy, right? Wow, 4-3 with 20 seconds left. We might have a new champion unless Claire Lay can pull one out very quickly here.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
A blind dog. Magicians have blind dogs. Not blind poodles even, because, and that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new Archivers Women's World Wrestling Champion from Team Queen Cheyenne, Cheryl O'Grady is your new Women's Wrestling Champion.
So we have 2 titles change hands tonight.
There's been a few championships that have changed hands tonight.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was only 2, I think.
Well, let's see. You have the newest member of the Wolfpack.
Yes,
Got a
one.
title.
Yep.
There's this one.
That's 2.
But
The Coalition.
One more.
The Coalition won the tag titles.
Oh, that's 3. Yeah, 3. 3.
Is that it? Did everybody else defend?
Yeah. I think 3 titles change hands tonight. The other one, they
Well, we know that Ashley Shang did. Oh, good God, Christian Cool. Ashley Shang. Fuck me. Ashley Shang starched T. Stevens. I mean, nobody else has done that, right? But
Nobody.
Blinked.
oh my God, yeah, we literally blinked and the match was over. That was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even Angel Terror, one of the fierce people in Havoc, did it to Steve.
Yeah. But I will say, cool. The night started off on fire. Soul Man, Wolfman 3, and it was.
I missed that one.
It was a great match. Wolfman ended up winning, but it was.
Boss was late to the party.
Yeah.
It's good to hear that the Wolfman prevailed over the Soul Man.
I was just gonna say,
He's like that.
yeah. If there's anybody to be happy about Team J Negative Gaming and the Soul Man losing, it would definitely be Team Christian Cool. All right, next match of the night for the WCW World Championship. It is from Team Dedrek and, of course, representing Team Dogface, the man called Drek with, of course, Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn, your new Grand Prix Wrestling Champion, in his corner, taking on the reigning defending WCW Champ, Reese the Voice Williams from Tons of Funk, and the All-American Uptown B. Henry in tow, going to come along and make sure Mitchell Vaughn behaves himself, I think, is what the purpose of that little visit is. But who do you guys think walks out with the gold here? Who's going to be the WCW World Champ? Is it going to be Reese Williams or Drek?
I'm going with Drek. Oh, my bad. It's 4 titles. I forgot about Fat Lad. He won tonight too. So
What do you
4
mean you
titles
forgot
fight.
it was for a title? The second annual Halloween Havoc. The most must-see show on Twitch TV, the late-night place to be the very best in fantasy wrestling actions, bar none, period. You think that the co-main event is titleless? How dare you?
No.
This is not AEW, sir.
He forgot that Team
Lad,
Dogface
I
won
forgot about
the
Fat
match
Lad.
on the
So
title.
4 titles that shake hands tonight.
4 titles are going to change hands tonight.
No, already have.
Already.
Didn't we already?
Fat Lad,
Didn't we already determine that?
We did, but we didn't think about Fat
Oh,
Lad.
so you're saying we're correct now? Is what you're saying?
Yes, because.
Oh, Global, can you write that shit down, please? Let me write that shit down and get. Cool. Can you clip that?
I'm busy, but no.
Hey, cool. But you did miss.
How dare you be
something
busy?
Amazing. You missed the return of the trash cam.
Oh,
You
really?
did. You did. And Mr. T missed it too. He'd have been excited. That was the first time I've even seen it. But yeah, it was a perfection shot of the trash cans.
Here, I'll put the clip back in the chat again. Maybe,
Wow.
if it lets me. There it goes. But and then last night it was announced Christian Hart is in the newest invitational tournament.
Ah, yes.
Well, of course he is.
This is the TAV Throwback Trophy Tournament. You're going to be
TAV
facing
Throwback.
Elijah Archer in the first round.
He's calling Christian Hart old.
That's blasphemy.
Every one of
That's
them that's in
blasphemy.
this tournament is from Archerverse 1.0.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
so basically, we're just gonna watch Christian Hart beat the shit out of all these old timers. That's awesome.
Well, I mean, it depends who the OGs are that are in the tournament. I mean, there's a few OGs still around, so I mean, we only need 8.
You got the Wolfman versus Kyle Brewer. You got Key Woods versus Reese Williams. B. Henry versus Soul Man. And Christian Hart versus Elijah Archer.
So why did he get paired with Elijah Archer?
I know, right?
It was totally
Gaslight.
wrong. It's totally
I agree.
wrong. I figured out the best way to make a random list like that.
The random
is
list.
grab 2 8-sided
Archer
dice.
versus Christian Hart.
Now, it just seems to me that the booking committee's all about profit and getting viewers in here, and they know the fire sale the shit out of Christian Hart and fucking Elijah Archer. That's why it's in the fucking
Right?
draft.
See, I agree. And this is the problem with the Wolfpack taking over Vinny K's programming. I mean, this is ludicrous.
You know what? Since we got the eight legends going against each other, whoever win the tournament should be the first person to compete for the legends title.
Ooh.
You know, I always wondered, should we be concerned about boxes of cereal being chucked at people's heads?
And
you know, the pancakes. I mean, they don't ever share the pancakes. They just throw the pancakes. I would like a pancake. I'd like a fucking pancake. I'm kind of hungry right now. A snack would be good. Or some booty-os. I'll take some booty-os. Look, he threw it again. He just bounced it off that kid's head. What the fuck?
That kid's Canadian. He'll be all right.
That kid's Canadian. He'll be okay. He's wearing a hockey helmet. He's good. And by the way, Cool, who are you voting for on this one?
Well, you said Drek was in the match, right?
Drek versus Reese Williams, yeah.
Yeah. Reese Williams gonna get dragged.
He's gonna
Of
get
course I know who my pick is.
Wow, you went there.
Yes, I did.
He's gonna get dragged.
Alrighty. So, number 8 on this list of the best Halloween Havoc matches, Goldberg versus DDP. October 25th, 98.
Ah, yes.
Well, before he reads, I'd like to say this list has got to be probably one of the most irrelevant lists he decided to read, considering Archer had a Halloween Havoc last year and this upcoming year, making this list probably mostly irrelevant. But go on.
Well, actually, though, cool. This list is by request. Archer wanted me to find a Halloween Havoc list. And he gave me all of about 5 minutes notice.
But touche.
That sounds about right. Sounds about right. And he's trying to make himself not look like he's putting himself over, so that makes sense too. So
exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You're a terrible booker, by the way.
But touche that the two annual Halloween Havocs are far better than the lesser and less successful companies.
But
Drek is all in on Drek. Look at that. Drek is betting on himself. Weren't we just discussing that the company does not like? I know the UFC doesn't like it. They were just talking about that in the media the other day. But I'm pretty sure the WWE is the same. I don't think they like it when their superstars are betting on themselves. And Drek has got a gambling problem, I think.
Hello, my TikTok is me, Tamias.
Metamus? Metamias? Your name is my TikTok.
We have no clue about, with your TikTok. I'll be honest, depends on your audience.
Yeah, we'll just call you my TikTok. Because whatever that says, we're not even sure that's English. And no speak la Swahili. No speak la Swahili. Soul Ever says, my question is, what the fuck is TikTok? I mean, that's the sound a clock makes when the hand goes around, and the minute hand, and there's the second hand. One is louder than the other if you listen real close, but the other one's more annoying because it's a constant ticking.
I don't know. If you had to ask him, one of his hands is always super loud, probably pumping the chicken.
Pumping the chicken. I do agree. Joling says, Joling didn't say anything. He shouted out my TikTok.
Yeah. That just sounds wrong.
It kind of does, actually, doesn't it? Joling shouted out my TikTok. Thank you, Joling. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're all going to hell. Every single one of you are going with us, too. You bastards are here, enjoying the show, listening and laughing at what is happening. So you, too, are going to hell. Do not think you're not for one moment. How dare all of you for thinking that you might be getting away with anything. Wow, holy fuck me, that was fast. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new WCW World Champion from Team Dedrick and representing Team Dogface, the man called Drek. What the fuck? Isn't he? But they're...
Take 1 minute.
What just happened there? So Mitchell Vaughn mad because his team member won the fucking match and became the world champion? Do I got that right?
Hello, France with 2 L's.
France with 2 L's. What's going on, my friend? Subscribing for a 4th month. Oh shit, I'm still here. I need to cause villainy, he says. YTD dark match. Well, that's not very villainous, but Frank versus Elijah. How dare you? Ghastly. Alright, so the man called Drek, your new WCW World Champion. And apparently Mitchell Vaughn not happy with his faction member being the WCW World Champion. I don't know. I mean, does he think he overshadows his winning the Grand Prix Wrestling Championship earlier? Is that what it is? You think that's what it is? Maybe it's ego getting into play there? He wanted to be the only man to go back to the UK with a championship? I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of fucking weird, isn't it?
I'm curious.
Me too. Where is Dogface? Somebody summons Dogface. Give him a call. How dare he sleep? I don't give a shit what time it is in the UK. Get your ass out of bed. Grab an OJ. Grab a pancake, a pumpkin pie. I don't care. It is Archerverse time. Alright, so I'm going to issue the payout for that matchup. Man called Drek, your new WCW World Champion. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening. And this is for the Archerverse World Wrestling Championship, the most prestigious championship in all of pro wrestling. The Samoan Lion, BB King himself, Big Bubba Bruno from the Weapons of Mass Destruction, taking on the Terror, Johnny Braddock from Team The Turret Man. He is now a two-time world champion. He is an OG from the Archerverse 1.0. This championship always eluded him up until the Archerverse 3.0. He has been on an absolute tear. He's in his prime. He is kicking ass, taking names, and cashing checks. He is the undisputed world heavyweight champion, taking on Big Bubba Bruno. Who do you guys think is taking home the gold?
I'm going with Big Bobby Bruno.
You're going Big Bubba Bruno?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going with Braddock.
You're going Braddock?
OG Braddock.
OG Braddock. Is that going to be a thing now? OG. I don't want to. Will he take offense to that? Does he think we're calling him old?
I mean, some of his antics get old.
Fair. All right, here we go. 5 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open. And it is showtime and go time for the Archerverse World Wrestling Championship. Big Bubba Bruno from Team Soul Embers taking on the Turret Man's Johnny Braddock, the Terror, and the reigning world champion. Let's go.
And someone redeemed 10 minutes of bliss on Elijah Archer.
Bastard. Fuckface, who did that? I'm just looking now. I'm opening up the dashboard. Soul, if it was you, I'm banning you. Christian Cool, you son of a bitch. That is fucking ghastly. How dare you, sir? 10 minutes of bliss. What type of match is this? I'm thinking this is a best 2 out of 3 falls match. I'm trying to think. Just 10 minutes? I'm pretty sure this is best 2 out of 3 falls, so I'll take it right now, and I might still be able to get back here before one of these two savages end this match. Fuck you, by the way. How dare you?
Man. All right. That was a good time. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys an opportunity to speak. Don't waste it.
I give you.
Man, this I love the dead air. Dead air's just great for viewership. Let me tell you.
I was muted.
Oh my God. Okay, well at least I know you're not rude. You're just an idiot.
So number 7 on the list, Raquel Gonzalez versus Rhea Ripley, 10/28 of 2020. I don't know really anything with this match.
I do. It was a good fun match. I remember watching this match. They're best friends in IRL, so like they worked well together, and yeah, I'm pretty sure Raquel got the win if I'm correct.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was a way for Rhea to make Raquel look good. So.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Number 6, we have Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano. October 28th of 2020.
Yeah. It was fine. It was. I mean, given older Halloween Havocs, I could see why Gargano was able to have a match on this list, considering it was, I mean, it's not one of his best opponents, if I had to say so. But you know, it was an above average match. But that's you got Gargano to thank for that.
Yeah. All right, number 5, Big Von Vader versus Cactus Jack, October 24th, 1993. Not knowing anything else about that match, just those two competitors in the ring together, I guarantee it was going to be a great match. I like this comment though. They made great dance partners thanks to Vader's willingness to hit dudes as hard as possible, and Cactus Jack's desire to be hit as hard as possible.
I mean, yeah. It basically, you know, Vader's not going to hear Cactus Jack bitch after the match about getting beat up. So, yeah, it works out.
And it was a Texas death match.
Oh yeah. Sounds about right.
Number 4, Doom versus the Four Horsemen, Halloween Havoc, October 27th, 1990.
Yeah, I've never seen this match.
Yeah, it was Arn Anderson and Ric Flair challenging Doom, which was Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. So, I don't know Butch Reed off the top of my head. But
Butch Reed was he was like 70s, 80s guy. He worked for WWE for a time. Came out of Florida. He was more of a heel in WWE, but he never really got the push he deserved.
But when you have Arn Anderson and Ric Flair and Ron Simmons in the ring, that's gonna be a hell of a match.
Oh yeah.
It ended in a double countout. Which is not overly surprising considering, who those in the ring there, So, number 3, Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae, October 28th, 2020.
That was probably Candice LeRae's one of, if not the best match she's had in WWE. It was the high of a feud they had. It was very intense. Really did show off a lot of Candice LeRae's skill and expertise, being a longtime veteran, and of course, Io Shirai is such a good dance partner with anybody in the ring. So. And that was Io Shirai's start of her heel run, which was super awesome. So, yeah.
Nice. Number 2, Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Dean Malenko, October 27, 96.
Yeah, I got nothing to say that one. I have not watched it. That's
okay. Yeah, it's kind of odd. You get Ray defending his Cruiserweight Championship against the underrated submission specialist, Dean Malenko. Differing styles made for a great match. Well, looks like Malenko won that match. So...
Has to be expected.
France with 2 L's, you just came close to the YTD Championship matchup.
Nice. And welcome back, Archer.
Actually, not back. I just wanted to make note of that.
Okay. Now, number 1 on this list, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Jr., October 26th, 1997.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was number 1.
And even Rey Mysterio got into the cosplay. He was wearing gear inspired by the Phantom.
It was. I went back and watched that match. That match is. I mean, at the time, it was definitely something that was great. It enhanced and it showed off how great the Cruiserweight division was for WCW and what they had to offer, and of course they were relatively newer in the company. They weren't in the company that long at this time, and it really elevated both stars. So yeah, definitely stole the show. That match did.
And it looks like Ray put his mask on the line in that
I won't
match.
be surprised. Yeah,
Well,
I don't remember
yeah,
all the details. I just went back and saw it.
WCW was notorious for mask matches, you know.
Oh yeah, they figured, well, why just do one? We can do it as as often as you can. Problem is when they were done in WCW, it had no meaning. Absolutely no meaning whatsoever, because they didn't book worth a damn when it came to consistency, and yeah, just that's just something that usually gets more recognized in Mexico than anywhere else.
Oh yeah. And so that was top 10 Halloween Havoc matches in history according to CageMatch.net.
Let me bring up another topic. Bray Wyatt. Are we enjoying what Bray Wyatt's doing right now?
I don't watch enough. I actually haven't watched. Actually, I've watched 2 AEW matches, and that's about it for the corporate stuff I've watched lately.
Anyone else in the chat? Are we liking Bray Wyatt? Are we enjoying what he's doing right now?
So far, I am.
You are. You like it, boss? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the direction he's going. It's completely. I mean, he's still got that creep factor, but it's completely different what he's accustomed to doing. I like it.
Yep. So I don't know. Hopefully this time they get it. Hopefully this time they get it right this time. So we'll see.
Considering the creative freedom he has now, I could see it being quite the payoff for everybody invested. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I still gotta watch NXT's.
Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new, and by the way, for the very first time ever, the new Archivers World Wrestling Champion from Team Soul Embers, the Samoan Lion, BB King, Big Bubba Bruno, your new Archivers World Champion. Congratulations to Team Soul Embers. Good God. So, Mitchell Vaughn, part of Weapons of Mass Destruction, wins the YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship tonight. Now, Big Bubba Bruno just won the Archivers World Wrestling Championship. And they are chasing Tag Team Gold. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a fucking show. The second annual Halloween Havoc was absolutely fantastic. A great night of epic action. Great people, great conversations. We had some great lists. We learned a little bit about Halloween tonight for those that didn't know before. Some of the information we gave about some of the early practices and traditions of Halloween and where certain things came from to do with. And from bell to bell, each and every match was just fantastic tonight. We've had some new champions. We've had some champions retain. We saw some feuds potentially end, some just starting to scratch the surface of a brand new feud. But what a great night. You guys are all awesome. Thank you very much for making the second annual Halloween Havoc so special. There's a lot of people here all fucking night long. This is easily likely going to be the best stream preview we've ever done. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Anybody that re-subbed and subbed tonight, all very much appreciated. You guys are just fantastic. And the main reason why the Archivers is what it is, you guys really are to be celebrated, because you guys are the reason the Archivers is so much fun to be a part of, and why we became what we now refer to as the late night place to be. I know it's basically a slogan and a bit of a running joke, if you will, but we truly have become the late night place to be, the most must-see show on Twitch TV, and the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. And we'll see each other Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the Archivers Wrestle Wars. But now it's time to get our invasion on. And you don't have to go home, but you can't fucking stay. Get out.
Have a great night, everybody.
You might have a good night.
I'll get off here so you guys can raid me.